rawest open to this stream. No lube! We going dry! You're all cunts.
You're a bitch.
What? We're not cunts.
Don't worry, he's saying that in the Australian sense. Where
Oh
it's a
no,
term of
yeah,
endearment.
it's when I say that, it is 100% with an Australian mentality. That's a term of cunt is a term of endearment in the land down under.
Cal, I just need to reach 44 now. I got Terra Prisma.
Cool.
Oh, I just cooked a chicken by accident.
I'm also live right now, so we get the raw. Like I said, rawest fucking opening to stream ever.
Oh shit! You could have given me a fucking warning.
Dude, I'm already a half hour late, and I haven't even sent out notices yet. No one's getting any fucking notice on this one. No one gets no notice. It's y'all have to adjust on the fucking fly. I had a rough day at work, okay?
Oh good, I was
just... The guy's lucky I can't name names. I don't care, like, I don't care enough about... He angers me to the point that I don't care enough to even know his name. All I'm gonna say, although, I'm just gonna say this. Petty motherfucker. Petty motherfucker. Petty motherfucker. He's there for 2 hours, bitches and complains like he's there all day. And spends like half the fucking shift
Let me have it.
actually
Alright, well,
vaping in the truck.
Apparently, I can't pick that up, so.
Motherfucker's getting high on the job, and I hate him. I hate him, and I swear, like, I hate that my hiring period ends, next week.
Mm-hmm.
But as Ryan has consistently pointed out to me every time I bitch to him about this dude. When it's done, I'm never gonna see this guy again.
Yeah.
Like 99.9. Oh no, what's my internet doing?
I guess
Already dropping some frames. Great, cool, fine. Whatever, doesn't matter. Also, who slept? Because I came back from work and I was awake. So you bitches slept.
I didn't sleep.
I'm gonna blame
Where'd my
Zale.
phone go?
I'm gonna blame Zale.
One moment.
Because blaming Zale is like my default. Blaming Zale is my default when Ryan is not available to be blamed. Actually, you know what? I can still blame Ryan. I can still blame Ryan. Even when he's not involved, I can still blame him. And he appears in my chat as I say that.
Found it. I will be live on my end here in a moment as well. I guess I'm just going wherever starting soon as well.
Dude, there is no starting soon with this fucking
Right,
month right now.
even-
I'm just
I'm
Look.
probably not even dropping announcements tonight. I'm
I'm just
also after work.
also
Ouch.
there's point of order. I will
There we
also be doing exactly nothing for the first probably 10 to 15 minutes of stream because I am hungry. And I left
Mine is
work
also
angry, and you
live.
guys don't want to deal with me hangry.
Fair
Honestly, the only reason the anger has been diffused enough as it has is, Ryan made me laugh.
enough. Oh.
He sent me some, like, vintage Randy Orton Triple H interactions, and, those two at the height of their feud together was, some pretty
Yeah.
funny shit.
Alright, my end's live now too. Hello everyone. Again, just starting off, as Cal put it, raw tonight.
No lube! No lube tonight! We do this shit raw!
Oh my.
We do this shit raw!
Tomorrow, chat, we will be back to, probably back to doing, Darksiders 2.
Oh, he's dead.
And if you keep your schedule... it pisses me off that I keep missing those streams.
What's up?
It pisses me off that I keep missing those streams. Because of my work schedule.
you want me to, I could move the little fishing pond over to the agribase. Save some space.
Actually, the fishing pond is there to keep a tree from respawning. Why did I decide to do this with chopsticks?
Why did you?
I don't know.
Alright, time to head back to base, get more iron, get more fucking at least
My ex bought me this really nice.
again.
My ex bought me this really nice ramen bowl for Christmas like 2 years ago. And I refuse to use metal utensils with it because it's like real ceramic. It's painted. It's nice.
Ooh.
And I don't want to like scratch it up with anything metal.
Use wood.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I just get to fumble with chopsticks whenever I eat out of it.
I wish
That's
I
the
could
one
make-
thing I can't eat. I can't eat with is chopsticks.
Oh no, I never said I could eat. I never said I could eat with them. I just said I'm trying. I never once
I could
said
make
I
me
was
some
doing
ramen
it
right now.
successfully.
But I can't because there's a big fucking cabinet in the way now. We had to move. My aunt went out and bought some fucking cabinets, and they're just in the way of the microwave. So I can't even make me any ramen.
Dude, your family has like... I don't know, your family has their shit less together than mine does. My computer's been sitting over for 6 hours. I've been wanting to dust it, but energy is so bad. But I need to clean it, so I guess it just has to stay open, and I continue to work on it. Just chopstick better. Thanks, Ryan. You chopstick better. You fat bitch.
Yeah.
Your chopstick good? How good do you chopstick?
I just bit the inside of my mouth. I'm that hungry. I'm that hungry that I'm trying to eat myself. Take down whatever context you will. I don't give a shit.
Feel away the feeling.
I do not care. I don't care what kind of context people want to take that in. Whatever makes them laugh. If it makes them laugh, fine. I don't give a shit. I am here to entertain, after all. At least in theory.
Another 80 ingots. That should get me enough Palspheres for a bit. Or at least for another run of, you know, catching all the lower end pals that I haven't caught a lot of yet.
Alright. I caught 3 of them.
But yeah, I refuse to use metal utensils with this bowl. It's too nice. It is way too nice, and I don't want to damage it.
That is fair enough.
Especially considering it was a gift from the one ex that I've actually stayed on good terms with since breaking up with them.
Even more reason.
Because, like, in my brain, if I let any damage come to this bowl, it's like a symbol of I don't appreciate them enough. Because this is not like a cheap thing. This is real ceramic. It's really nice.
Gotcha.
Let's see, what is...
I may actually like share a photo of it later in the Discord.
78%. Oh, I need 5 more Guma sleeves.
Oh, are you still working on the research?
Yeah.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna try
Cal,
and keep going till I
Hogan's-
get the silo unlocked.
Hogan's Tavern. We definitely got to put it up somewhere in the mountains, right?
Obviously, if it's not surrounded by ice and snow all the time, it's not authentic.
What are you doing, Tiny?
Just warm
To show you
water
how
in the
fast you
kettle and
could be.
put boiling water in the bowl with the ramen brick. Ryan, no.
Tiny is doing tiny things.
Tiny is doing things that I trust Tiny to do. And even the things I don't trust him to do, he's gonna do anyway because realistically, I can't stop him.
Why not? Well, that's true. Yeah.
I cannot stop him.
That's me doing me things, so pretty much just brain goes to TF2 Scout, just going, I'm running circles around you.
It's like I'm running circles around you idiots.
Okay,
Yay!
genuine question.
What's up?
And forgive my
Possible
ignorance on this
answer.
subject, but I feel like Tiny is the best suited to
I'm gonna
answer
cook
this.
more of these.
What is the difference between a shotgun and a scattergun? What is the actual
That I
difference?
I do not know.
That I don't either.
You
My only
disappoint
guess
me.
is maybe the scattergun has a lot worse
Possible.
spread.
Probably. That'd probably be it. That's about all I know,
Because it's like
I've
Scout
never-
Scout
never-
is like the one. Scout is the one
I've never heard of a scattergun.
Well, it's like using TF2. Scout's shotgun is classed as a scattergun, but all the other like offensive classes like
Giga spears.
Soldier, Pyro, Heavy, and NG all have the pump actions. Scouts is the only one that's different. So it's
My
making me
only
wonder,
guess
like,
is
what's
it
the difference between a
works-
shotgun and a scattergun?
My only guess is scattergun works similar to a lever action, but it doesn't have too much firepower to it. It's my only guess. I really don't know.
Because I assume they're, like, at the very least in the same family of firearms.
In my earlier days, back when I was like obsessively playing TF2, speaking of it, I had this. I think I ended up being. I actually had a spy apologize to me for backstabbing me as much as he did because I was that good of a heavy.
Sure.
But
Wait,
but a
huh?
heavy's back is just a juicy fucking target. Oh hey, Lai.
I mean, Heavy's back is the biggest target.
Yep. And what's up, Lai?
Hello.
Hello.
Lai, say hi.
Oh, I mean,
Lai, say hi.
rain.
Lai, say hi to 3 different chats.
Yeah. Say hello.
Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot to tag Aaron in my title. Fuck.
Oh, I should
Yeah.
play with friends.
Hey, when is streaming? Oh my
What's up?
gosh.
I'm
He does
streaming,
stream.
but I am doing nothing. But I'm eating. Otherwise, I would be hangry
can-
through, like, for the next 3 hours, and nobody wants that, trust me.
I can only sadly mod one of the streams because no computer.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
phone
well,
is about the
Tiny,
only thing I have
you'll-
that's charged.
Well, I was gonna say, Tiny, you'll have your computer one day.
Which
Or
One day.
more than a
which
week.
stream are you watching? Which stream are you watching? I'll watch the other one.
I'm watching cows.
Aw, thank
Okay.
you. But yeah, go mod
I
Zales.
have to.
Go mod Zales.
I'm not a mod for Zell, but I'll watch his
Are you
stream.
not? Did we not do
I
that?
am.
Yeah.
Can you do that? I would have to try and do it from my phone right now.
No,
Let
I'm...
me see what
Dude,
this-
I'm eating,
Oh,
and
it's
I'm
100%.
also... Technically in work
Also,
mode. Also,
Zell
Ryan,
did
thank you for the
not put
peak
his-
comedy. Stay out of the fucking pork and beans. Actually, you can have the
Zell did
beans. Leave
not-
the pork for me.
What's
Zell
up?
did not put his stream update and live updates.
No, I didn't.
He didn't because I sprung this on him, and he also had a day at work, so he's just...
Surprise!
Well, I'm gonna do that for him. Give me a second.
Yeah, I
I
know you're a mod
appreciate
in the Discord, so you
Just-
should be able to
just like,
send
it's
that
just
on
the
his
us-
behalf.
Yeah, just the usual message. The one I usually do, and just replace whatever game with the game we're playing.
No, you can literally just
Yep.
copy text the last update he sent and update the game.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Which I think the last thing we were doing was Mech Warrior.
It was.
You haven't streamed... What was your last stream? Like, when was it?
Mech
Mech
Warrior.
Warrior.
Oh, win.
Yeah, I fumbled the
When?
word. I said
It's
what I
early
meant
December.
when.
Early December.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that's definitely sometime in December or November, one of the two. But I am.
That's right.
Lie. What's
I
your
need a
user?
flyer.
Ryan's gonna get you modded on my end. What's your user?
LYLY_3.
Just say something in chat. That'll make it easier on him.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm logging in because this is a new phone.
Gotcha. New phone. Who dis?
Really, we
New
need to play
phone, who
that.
dis? New balls,
Oh, I had my flyer on me. What the heck am I doing?
Bring back the deads! Done.
I'm gonna go look for. Oh,
You're
shit,
Goku now.
Okay.
I mean, 4 now.
OBS might have been fucky with my shit. Yep, it did not update the.
Oh, wait, is the research finished?
I mean, did you update the information?
I updated the information. What I mean is OBS likes to switch back to default and not be on my usual mic. There we go.
Oh, that. Okay.
Like the actual setting on it. I always try
There
to
we go.
keep it set to this mic, but it likes to, you know.
I
There we go.
never have that problem.
And as soon as I can either get and chat, as soon as I can either get a new one or find the Christmas gift that was lost in the new house or somewhere, I will be back in 3D soon enough. Hopefully sooner than later.
Here's hoping. Especially now that his internet is actually good enough that he can probably run that shit without much problems.
Yeah, I don't think other mods can mod people. I don't think Twitch gives mods
Okay.
that kind of power.
That would be a
So I
little
can
bit
do it
concerning,
now.
actually.
Yeah,
I can do it now anyways.
Yep.
there
Oh,
would
God.
be a hefty
There you go.
power
Alright,
imbalance.
I will be
Bye,
back
basement.
in a minute. Actually, probably closer to 2 minutes. I need.
You're a mod now. That means you go to the basement.
Yep, we'll throw nuggies down. We'll throw nuggies down there every hour.
But
And I will be
don't
back in a
want
couple minutes. I need to
But it-
rinse
Nah,
my
it'd be
bowl.
even better. I'd just be sitting on the edge, just tossing one in every now and then.
But lie, don't you know nuggies are what mods eat?
Well, Mystic eats cookies.
Okay, well Absy feeds his mod cookies. We feed our mods nuggies. Thanks, Ryan. I definitely needed that.
Come on,
fortunately,
we
I
have-
get Chinese from a secret dealer in the
we have
basement.
you,
You
please.
never know who.
Don't kill it! Don't kill it! Don't kill it!
If
I
his
want it.
name is some Ting Wong, that'd be great.
Come on, please let me have this. There we go. Come on. Okay.
That sword is really strong.
I mean, it is PAL metal level equipment, so I'm just trying to get my actual one I'm going to be using live. I don't even have my actual weapon yet. This sword's going to be replaced once I get it. This
Mm.
fixing. That's what I'm really
Finished.
over here for.
I did not know making this shotgun was going to be that long.
Oh, there's a blush. Zell has a blush. That's great.
On what? Are you talking about
On-
the emotes?
on- Yeah, the emotes.
Yeah. I need to get more emotes done, honestly. So, Aaron, if you ever
Oh.
want to try your hand at artwork, I need
Planning.
more emotes.
Planting task level 2.
I would do them, but I don't have digital equipment.
There's something in that water.
I already
Fish.
did those. Oh, there's another Vixie.
Let's go for the fish.
You know what?
Let me get down there quicker.
Oh, you had to redeem it too?
Yep.
Let's see if we can get us something.
I had to spend my 38k points on something, you know.
All right.
Yes, my
Hey,
my
again.
neck was broken while I was away from keyboard.
Hey, at least once I get that camera, whether the new one or they find the one that was lost. Because my logic in just getting a new one if we can't find the one that's lost, I get the new one, we find it, and now both me and CJ have a good camera. So
Fair enough.
you can't fault that logic.
All right, Zell, have you at least been to the Fabrega location?
Not yet. I've been mostly focused on leveling.
I'm not gonna work on it on stream just because that would be a tall glass of boring.
Mm-hmm.
But
No way, Dervish is live right now. Dervish is live right now. That's awesome.
I got it!
I was going to be in Blender, but I've been in actually stuck in bed. I got you, Ryan. Don't feel like don't push yourself. Me and Cal both appreciate you doing those models, and
yeah,
we'll pay
I will.
you when
I
we
will
can.
pay. I will pay. But
Ryan's doing
And that-
models for you guys.
And that's more of a I will pay you when I can. You
Yeah.
know my situation.
also, I'm going to be completely upfront with this build, with this base build. This was not my
Completely
design.
useless.
This is not my design. Credit for this design. This
There we go.
this skyscraper-inspired mega base goes to YouTuber Vilestride. This is
Also,
his build,
can I
and it
say-
is fucking amazing. I'm also not
Just for
done
our
yet, so
Just for our Vixie project, I have caught a couple more now.
nice. All right. Anyone
Dixie
who gets
Project.
motion sick or has vertigo, look away.
In short, live Vixies, once you infuse into them enough, can just in the ranch
Oh god.
make fucking up to hyperspheres. You know, the red ones.
Dang, you broke my line!
So we are trying to get a Vixie that can do that, so that will make us just not have to worry about those.
Yeah,
you know, the
it
first
saves
few
us. It
levels of
saves us some
spheres.
craft. It saves us a lot of crafting in the long run.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it's something tame, because the last project I remember was a Manhattan project.
God damn it, lie.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, what am I doing? What can I cross off the to-do list today?
I'm almost level 42, Cal. I'm getting there for the Palworld.
Yeah.
And don't worry, my weapon doesn't actually take a lot of it for the base level one, which is the one I got. It's only 20.
I don't really care right now, honestly.
I know, but I know you're gonna need pound metal for other things, so I'll just let you know it doesn't take much.
You know what? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm knocking this sucker off my to-do list. I should be high enough level to make it regret existing.
What's that?
Did I not send an expedition before I went to work? Work, you bastards! Earn your keep.
Okay. Come on, I want you. No, I want you. And
How
you die.
dare you? How dare you survive with, like...
1 HP.
Well, I mean, I have a Ring of Mercy, so they have to survive with 1 HP. But he escaped the capture with, like, a 68% chance from a shot to the back of the head.
Oh.
Fuck you, Katiba!
Oh. Who was it that survived a bullet wound to the head. I don't remember who that was, but I remember it happened. It's like a musket ball.
I don't know about a musket ball, but there was the railroad worker who survived an iron spike getting driven up through his skull.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
I don't remember his name, but it was like, a blast. Something went wrong with some explosives. Drove the spike up through his jaw and through like the left half of his brain, and he
Yes.
survived.
It was a Civil War Civil War soldier Jacob C. Miller who was shot in the forehead at the Battle of Chickamauga in 1863. Walked miles to safety after getting shot in the head, and lived for 50 more years after getting shot in the head.
What do you know about the Nine Tails?
I mean,
So-
honestly, if you're gonna get shot in the head, getting shot in the forehead is honestly the best place for it to be. That is the thickest. Fun fact: the expression "hidden between the eyes" is terrible advice if you're trying to shoot somebody, because that is the thickest part of the skull. You shoot someone between
I
the
don't
eyes,
think we
unless you
can-
are using a high caliber round, there is an actually decent chance that they will not go down.
I don't think we should be talking about shooting advice on the stream.
Yeah, you might. I don't think so either.
I'm not giving advice, I'm just saying. Come here, Kativa. Oh wait, I'm done with you. I don't need to chase you guys anymore.
Break someone's legs. Step 1, grab a pipe.
Here's how you do it, Tanya Harding. And that's gonna show my age more than anything I say today. Next time you play Cyberpunk, you're gonna feel old by playing that machine. No. Because all that is just a reference to, like, Doom and Wolfenstein. And by this point, the original Doom is so accessible that you'd be hard-pressed to find a modern gamer who hasn't touched it.
Me.
Fix yourself.
I don't have the money. I'm poor.
Bro, classic Doom is, like, the most accessible game on the planet.
I don't even know how to get it.
Steam.
Not to mention, Cal, I would challenge
You can probably
to find something-
get it on Game Pass since Doom as an IP is owned by Bethesda and Microsoft owns them.
And I was also gonna say, Cal, name a fucking thing that you cannot play Doom on. I'll wait.
Ooh, I can.
Nah. It'd be easier.
There was a science museum made a game that refracts light instead of a screen. Refracts. Anyways, it refracts light instead of a screen. So it's basically like the chessboard from Star Wars. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically casts holograms, and that's not able to play Doom yet. So there you go.
I mean,
Keyword there.
here's the thing about that. Holograms generally work better when they are... Holograms in general work better when the thing they are trying to project is 3D. The original Doom is a sprite-based shooter.
Yeah.
Yep.
But who said you can't have a 3D arcade casting Doom?
The fact that Doom 1 is not in 3D in any way, shape, or form.
I said 3D arcade casting Doom. Thank you, mother.
You can't
Like
the
The arcade has Doom on the screen. It's a hologram and arcade machine.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try with that one.
My brain is too simple.
Your brain confuses me.
I am
Your brain
autistic.
confuses me, and I spent 2 very annoying hours with people I hate. At least
Aw,
my
so you don't
the
hate
dude
me?
the difference
Aw.
the difference between my day job and this job is here I don't mind my idiot coworkers. I actually like these people. Despite Ryan's attempts to make that not a fact. Because I
Hey,
swear,
Cal,
most
guess
of the
what
shit he does to annoy me, he does it on purpose.
Whenever you know where you want it, if you want it at current base, I can in fact get us the coal mine.
I already put the coal mine down at the current base.
Okay, I didn't know what level you were at since before you went to work. I was just letting you know.
I mean, it's plainly visible.
And I haven't really been at base.
Actually, speaking
Apart
of
from
coal,
very brief
I'm going
moments
to
of
grab it.
Crafting.
I'm going to grab some coal while I'm in here.
Actually, hold on.
Just because I don't need to go on coal hunting sprees anymore doesn't mean it's not still useful. Because
did
the
build a
coal mine,
minecart at
the
my
coal
base.
mine node takes a while, especially even with a level 4 miner like Knocklam fixed to it.
Hold on, I got a better idea for those. Foundation. Metal.
But yeah, Zell, you better appreciate the work I put into in the Fabric base.
Oh, I do. You know I do.
Cause that was not easy. And at one point during, I was constantly being menaced by Niafias, however you fucking pronounce their name. And at one point, one of them got stuck in the wall while I was making the foundation.
Oh.
So,
see.
that's a thing. Actually, it probably isn't a thing, realistically speaking, but... You know. Keep that in the back of your mind, that one of them is, there's just a Niaphia encased in the foundation right now.
Oh, is it still there?
I don't know. I never killed it, and I, never attempted to aggro it somewhere else. Because I knew that's a battle I wasn't gonna win. I'd be an idiot to try and fight a Niaphia at the time when I was level 40.
Fair enough.
Oh hey, free Vixie. I
Speaking of
found
Vixies,
a
actually,
Vixie in a cage.
I'm gonna go throw all the ones I just caught into the dimensional box.
Good.
Because again, the sooner we can get that going, the better.
Yeah.
That'll just save us.
I
so much
think I
fucking
have
time.
I have the one I plan to use for ranching up to star level 2.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Vixies.
Nice. I think we need 32 in total to get it to the next level.
And then what? From level 3, we'll just bump it up instantly or something.
I don't think we had the fruit for that.
I thought one of us had one.
The fruit you have is a 0 to 1, which honestly I think is kind of pointless. Because it really isn't hard to get 4 of anything. Unless it's something like Necromus or Palladius.
Mm-hmm. And once you have a Necromus or Palladius anyways, you can probably have a decent shot of breeding for another one.
Yeah. I mean, you just need to wait for it to respawn, catch it again, and hope it's the inverse gender of what you already have. Or you can just do bounties and get the power reverser and gender bend it in the surgery table.
Yep.
And then you just make them have the sex. Until you have enough to fully max them out. I personally prefer Necromus.
Like, were you trying to act like a bot in chat?
So clearly you are underestimating what Lai is capable of when he's bored. And right now all he can do is watch us play. He can't actually do anything with us at the moment, so he is very bored.
Thank you,
Fair
Cal.
enough.
I feel you have no idea how happy that made me. I feel recognized.
It's your fault for being an extrovert. you extroverts you depend on others to live. I don't have that problem being an introvert. I am perfectly fine being on my own.
Same here.
I mean, yeah, I'd go a little bit stir crazy without social interaction, but that's
I want to show you guys something really quick.
That's just without it if I go long enough. If I go long enough without social interaction, I would lose my mind, but...
Really quick, I want you guys to look at Discord. Try to turn this thing around. Look at that. That light is flashing. You know what my survival instincts tell me to do? Walk away. So that's what I'm gonna do. That is some horror movie shit that I am too black for.
Words fucking fail me. Lai is honestly surpassing Ryan in the amount of times I have to say that on a regular basis. Well,
Maybe that's his goal.
Maybe.
I gotta be proficient at something.
Trust me, out-Ryaning Ryan is not something you want to be proficient in. That is not a thing you want to be proficient at. Trust me. And speaking of, I was in such a bad mood when I left work. He actually suggested I should do DMC just to get out the aggression. But honestly, I think this was still the right call. Sticking with this was just, this is what I need.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do streams of DMC, specifically DMC 1, 3, 4, and 5, just not in that order.
You gotta include the reboot, my guy.
No, I don't. I do not. I
Yeah,
do
people
not.
have to experience the butchering.
I have experienced the butchering. I'm also not
I said
going.
the people.
I'm not touching that with a fucking. I'm not. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put it like this. I wouldn't touch that game with your hands. I wouldn't touch it
Why
with
would
mine.
you-
I wouldn't touch it with yours. I wouldn't touch it with the hands of anyone in chat or
would
watching
you
this
have
on
my
YouTube
hands?
after the fact. I would not touch that game. Period. The DMC reboot.
game?
The DMC reboot can die in a fucking fire. As far as I'm concerned, it is like DMC2. It doesn't exist.
You mean the best game so far?
No, he's not talking about DMC5, and that's not a reboot live.
Yeah, DMC5 isn't a reboot. DMC5 is a sequel
No, the one that's literally labeled DMC.
with a lowercase m, which means you know it's a fucking fake.
And has
You know
the
lowercase the
black-haired
M?
Dante.
Oh yeah, the edgy tryhard Dante that is so edgy.
The edgy teenager,
That is,
yeah.
you know, the one that's so edgy, he has to put out his cigarette in the eye of a demon to show how edgy he is.
Along with his
So-
neo
While
Nazi
holding the
brothers.
said demon in a chokehold. Because edgy and underground and punk. If I'm mocking him, he's too edgy. If
So-
I'm mocking him, if me of all people is fucking mocking that version of Dante, he is too fucking edgy. Cause whoever designed and wrote his fucking character missed the point of his fucking character. I mean,
So-
at least
Are you-
I will at least give DMC2 a little bit more. I will at least cut DMC2 a little bit more slack. Because because playing through it as Gloria, the female character, is actually not bad. It has a much better story, and it feels like she was meant to be the focus, with Dante being slapped on there, kind of for selling power. Dante doesn't feel like he even belongs in that game as a main character.
Let me guess, Cal. If that had just been a Devil May Cry spin-off with just
If that had
Gloria,
been
it would
if that had been a spin-off with just Gloria, it would have had so much better reception going into the thing. Instead, Dante is presented as the main character, and his story is incredibly weak. His gameplay loop is not satisfying, which, if you know, when Devil May Cry when your series is entirely
Tiny
dependent
one
on its
word in.
gaplay for its charm,
I
you
did
done
not-
fucked it
Huh?
up if you made
I
it
thought you
bad.
said that. You said you'd be able to speak, so.
I said eventually Lai will be able to speak.
Eventually, if I let him.
What did you want, Lai? What did you want to say?
He doesn't remember now.
And this
Ooh,
is why you don't
Fatigi.
get Cal on a tangent.
Yeah, have you learned your lesson? Actually, his memory's shit, so he's probably gonna forget this by tomorrow.
I am.
Never get me on a tangent.
No, I will.
You will not get a word in edgewise once you get me started on something I am very passionate about.
Speaking of tangents, how do you feel about the Arkham series
I've only actually played Arkham City.
by Rocksteady?
Good
have-
games.
Really?
I have only actually played Arkham City, but I do enjoy it. Actually, I played Arkham City after I played Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, and it just, if WB Games wants to keep making, keep using that gameplay style, fucking fine by me. I mean, the Spider-Man and Miles Morales copied that kind of gameplay style, and
I will forever
they are
hate
some
them for
they
having a
are some of
patent
the
on
best
Nemesis
games
system.
made in like the last 10 years.
Like, brother, you pretty much just killed a lot of game ideas for patenting something.
And then they're never gonna put it in another game again.
No. They won't.
Yeah, it's 2025, the year of stupid patents.
But don't worry, because so far, very few AAA games are actually good.
Yep,
So,
we have to rely on the indie scene now. Looking at you, Claire
Pretty much.
Obscure. Claire Obscure, Peak. It's not.
You call Pete good?
What's up? Why?
Pete was awesome. It got better the more friends you had.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Is we have to rely on the indie game devs for good
Yeah,
games.
where
now.
I said like if the AAA scene isn't handling it, which in very recent years they've been fumbling. It's up to the indie scene to restore the good name of the industry, or at least attempt to do so. Because let's be honest, there's some damage that's just irreparable. I'm just gonna say, I don't say this, what I say next, I don't say it because I have any kind of agenda, I just say it to raise awareness. Think carefully about what AAA companies you try to defend or support when pretty much across the entire industry you see, if you do even the slightest bit of digging, you will find mass layoffs in companies that are, you know, in companies where the CEO is basically making enough money, like twice as much money in a year than it would take to actually pay their entire staff. Just keep that in mind, like,
I'm not seeing that so far yet with CD Projekt Red. So.
no, yeah, CD Projekt Red is one of the good ones. FromSoft values their shit. Hell, the whole reason we have Night Rain, half the reason we have Night Rain was because someone on Miyazaki's team was like, "Hey boss, I got an idea. Can I do it?" And he was just like, "Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. You do you, we'll keep doing us." It just and, you know, Night Rain is pretty much the first case I can think of a AAA studio not only embracing its modding community, but taking a mod and using it in their game. Because let's be honest, Night Rain's co-op is pretty much just seamless.
Yep.
That and Miyazaki himself even said, like, based on the popularity of the seamless mods, not just the one for Elden Ring, but the seamless mods, which includes Dark Souls 3 and the original Dark Souls. Based on the popularity of their very existence, he has every intention of fully implementing it into a future game. Just as how the multiplayer works. So, massive respect to FromSoft. That and the fact that, you know, name a bad game they have put out in the last, 2 decades.
Right.
Only AAA I trust is FromSoft, and sad to say slightly CD Projekt Red because of the Cyberpunk release. Okay, well, I mean, the buggy as hell initial release of Cyberpunk, that was more executive meddling. We can't really blame that on CD Projekt Red because we can't really blame that on CD Projekt Red because they knew it wasn't ready to be. It wasn't ready. They knew it wasn't ready. They knew it wasn't ready, but you know, the executives wanted. You know, they wanted to have something out in time for the holidays. To get because money, big buying window. And we all know what happened as a result. one of the absolute
Go to see what
worst,
you've done over here, Cal.
one of the absolute worst game launches in history. It was like, if I remember correctly, Cyberpunk 2077 in its initial release state was pretty much unplayable.
Yeah, it was. And then they issued the apology, and then it got better like as time went on.
It got better because they were
owned up
able to
it.
fix it, and they were dedicated to fixing it because having that kind of a release was tanking the reputation. Because you know, when you make when you're the name behind The Witcher, you have a rep.
Dang it.
You have a rep, and you know, Cyberpunk almost killed that rep. But thankfully, they recovered the fumble. And honestly, Cyberpunk, having now finished it, one of my favorite games of all time. It has dethroned Deus Ex as my go-to, you know, pseudo dystopian cyberpunk style first-person shooter series.
I knew it would.
Although I can't really say my streams were the best example of it being a shooter game because Mantis Blades.
I mean...
And to say nothing of when I started Phantom Liberty, got access to the relic enhancements, and was basically became Wolverine. I have no regrets on what I have no regrets.
I think it's honestly because of the various ways you can take out the enemy in Cyberpunk that's just making it a really good game. Because I remember going through it being so good with quick hacks that I could just make the enemy do the whole
Commit,
haha
die.
funny Alt F, Alt
Yeah,
F4.
just commit, die.
And just played mind games with them.
Oh no, like I have seen quick hack builds that are it's essentially like basically stacking like 10,000 damage if you do it in the right way.
Yeah.
And it's before they
Maybe
even know you
changing
exist,
just-
and it all triggers before they even realize you exist.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cal, thanks for the achievement.
No problem. Your interactions, hey, play Cyberpunk. Eventually, everyone you know, come on, you'll like it. It'll be fun. You'll use these. You'll like these. People you will love this. People you will love this. You will love the story. Yeah, finally plays. I hate you all for reading me like a book. I mean, you know, no, here's...
It's not even. It's like a comic book.
all joking aside, I actually I genuinely love that you guys know me as well as you do. Because 10 times out of 11, the stuff you recommend to me based on what you know about me, 10 times out of 11, it is completely on the mark.
But yes, Cal, like with my suggestion of you trying Palworld.
Palworld,
I mean...
Palworld, win. Cyberpunk, win. Demon Slayer, win. Assassination Classroom, win.
We need to watch more of that.
I'm
I enjoyed
blanking
Assassination
on
Classroom.
I'm blanking on a couple things, like a couple ones that a couple things that I was really skeptical about, but ended up like.
So I'm a spider, so what?
Yeah, easily the best isekai ever. I mentioned Demon Slayer, Ryan. It's not my fault you're not paying attention.
You were really skeptical going into that one too, weren't you?
I wasn't really skeptical going into Demon Slayer.
Not Demon Slayer. I'm talking about Soma Spider.
I was skeptical because, you know, isekai.
Mm-hmm.
And isekai, if you know anyone in chat who's a modern anime fan, you know isekais are basically a dime a dozen. Red Dead 2 took
Very
forever.
much so.
Okay, in my defense of Red Dead 2, I had every intention of playing that game when it released. I had every intention of it because it looked so much fun. Even to me at the time, I was interested in it. But because it's Rockstar, it never dropped below, like, it very rarely dropped below $50. And when it was below 50, I was like, I don't make enough on a regular basis to actually justify this. So that was less me being skeptical about my wanting to, or reluctant to play it, and more just it took forever for my financial situation to become liquid enough that I could actually justify the cost. And then when I finally did get it on my PS4 initially, massive heat wave that completely separated me from my consoles. So that was just poor timing. But then I got it on PC, which also then took me forever to finally get around to it. And now, once I finally got around to it, I cannot kick myself hard enough for, letting it slip for as long as I did. I am upset with myself on. I am upset with myself on that front in by pretty much every metric.
My aunt and uncle are back. I need to get somewhere relatively safe so I can help them get in through the back door.
I dropped the ball on Red Dead 2. And I dropped the ball further by not archiving the footage to YouTube. Because I will never get, you'll never see those reactions from me again, even if I streamed it a second time. except maybe the ending with good karma.
The very entrance area of the dungeon should be safe enough.
The ending would still get the good karma ending would still probably get the same reaction out of me because
I'll be back.
It does genuinely hurt to see Arthur on his last legs like that. I got very attached to Arthur Morgan. I got very attached to him and a lot of people in Dutch's gang. And I was actually sad to see Dutch losing his mind. Dutch basically becoming the living embodiment of the expression, the path to hell, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. That is what his brain ended up becoming toward the end there. He wanted to look after his people. He wanted to do right by them. But, didn't really work.
All because of one individual.
Yup. Fucking Micah!
Well, two, actually.
Who's the other one? I forget.
The one that has Arthur going and getting the money. Because, he has you go and get money from someone who just wasn't feeling well, and...
Oh, well, no, that's less... That's just what sealed Arthur's fate. That has nothing to do... That has nothing to do with... That had nothing to do with, Dutch going from, sort of an honorable bandit to... double-crossing scumbag. The guy with TB that Strauss sent you to play debt collector for. Yeah, that's just what put the final nail in Arthur's coffin, quite literally.
Yeah.
But
and that's why I putting Strauss right next to Micah.
Yeah, but Strauss didn't hurt Arthur intentionally.
Don't care. They could have gotten that money a lot better.
They could have, but Strauss also had no way of.
And they didn't.
Yeah, but Strauss also, in defense of Strauss, he also had no way of knowing. He had no way of knowing, so I don't really blame him for that.
I'm sure he would if Arthur could have just gone back to camp to explain that situation.
Where's the Run Cherry Aqua? There's an entrance for it. I think that's it. Why are people always messaging me when I'm streaming?
This is the perfect time.
Can finally see at night. Because hit lantern. Arthur could have gone back but didn't. It's his bad decision. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm back.
Strauss and Arthur are both at fault for Arthur getting TB. Strauss put him in the position, and Arthur was the one too dumb to decide, this guy's sick. I probably shouldn't deal with this. We should probably just write this money off as a loss and look for it elsewhere. So that is on both of them.
Still blame Strauss.
Get him, Felbat. You've never let me down.
You're fine.
Run Cherry Aqua. Like I said, I'm not going to be building in Faybreak while I'm streaming, because that's just boring.
Boring. Yeah.
If I was doing a build guide, I would do it, or if I was like streaming specifically to show the base build as like, you know, a thing, I would do it, but bonk. So I'm just going around since we're not ready to hit Marcus yet in the next tower. I'm just going after the world bosses.
We're both kind of in agreement. We want to be in Pal Metal Gear before we do that.
I'm also trying to train a decent water type. Although my Azerobe seems to be getting XP at a slower rate.
I did end up making my Boldero shotgun.
It's got two things like this, right?
I need to make a semi-auto. The musket is nice, but you know, way too slow. I need my rifle. How are we doing on the mining research, actually? Are we at the point where we don't need raw coal ore to do shit?
I don't know, let me go check.
Because if we can get to that point, we can actually start that's part of the reason why I haven't really been doing much with making new weapons. I would have my rifle by now if fuck you, serpent.
I don't know.
Nice try, Cognito. Are you going to get a splat? I'm going to try. I do like having my I do miss my serial killer.
Oh, wow, they actually modeled the shotgun shells. to
Sorry
stay
about
in
that.
The shotgun.
Chat. Sorry about that, chat. Uncle came in to talk to me for a minute. Alright. Yeah, no, my main goal right now is reaching level 44.
Yeah, so you keep
Pick
saying.
it up, Gala. Well, I'm at 42 now. I'm getting there. Halfway to 43.
I think I just... Oh yeah, I'm halfway to 44. I'm only slightly ahead of you. I might actually make Lily's Spear just because I like the look of it. And honestly, in kind of recent weeks, I'm coming around on spears as weapons in general. Damn you, Diablo
Good
Immortal,
weapons.
and your fucking Blood Knight that I want to try. But really wish it was in a better game. Why did they have to bring the
Particularly short spears
Paladin
are
for the
also good.
for the newest update to fucking Diablo 4? Why did it
Why
have
not?
to be the Paladin? Why not the Blood Knight? Why keep that super unique concept that has, like, something like that has never existed in Diablo before? Why keep it exclusive to the worst game? Maybe just to...
Alright.
Maybe just to trick people like me into playing Immortal again. Like, that's literally the only reason I'm there are two reasons I'm even considering playing Immortal again. Even the Blood Knight, because of its vampire concept, and the fact that I no longer have to play it on my phone. I can play it through the BlizzNet launcher.
What? None there. It might actually be, you know.
On PC, it
ready
might
to
actually
stomach it.
it might actually not suck. It'll still be pay to win in terms of, you know, end game builds, but who cares? I do not give enough of a shit I'm not going to be that petty and like boycott the game just because Blizzard decided to be greedy, because newsflash, that's not actually new. Blizzard's going to keep being Blizzard and keep doing stupid shit.
Yep.
We know that. In fact, I would be more surprised if they stopped being stupid.
I wish that would happen to a lot of game franchises. That never will.
Blizzard, Activision, Microsoft,
Yeah.
Nintendo after the last year.
Cal, have you already? Cal, question: have you already taken on Valet? I'm about to go take him on myself.
No, I haven't. I'm just
You want me to?
no, I'm just dropping some weight. I'm dropping some weight. I'm pulling in the
Oh,
rewards
so you
from the
want me to
last.
wait on you?
I'll be there in a second. I actually already had the fast travel near it, so
Okay.
I'm just grabbing all the shit from the expedition, sending out a new one, and storing everything. And then my next priority is making my next rifle.
Which is gonna be what? Refined metal?
Yep, semi-auto. I think it's for 35 ingots to make it.
I mean, I might as well just wait for my Terra Prisma since I already have the blueprint, and two, we're so close to getting PAL metal. I don't need another upgrade yet. You know?
I mean, your armor is pretty much PAL metal level. PAL metal.
I know my armor
PAL
is.
metal. Your armor is pretty much on par with PAL metal. It's And to be honest, your weapons are probably... Your sword is probably...
Well, you already said before, damage-wise numbers, it's equivalent to yours.
Well, that's in
The
terms of
300.
damage per hit, but in terms of the attack speed, your DPS is... Your DPS throws like the
Probably somewhere in between refined and palmetto.
No, it's also gonna outclass the palmetto, because remember the palmetto melee is the katana, and that DPS is non-existent. Fucking katana made into one of the worst melee weapons ever.
Come here. What are you? Oh, I want to chill it. Oh, you're adorable. I didn't get to catch one of you last time.
I'm actually making my rifle now.
Okay.
I just have to make the polymers.
I just gotta wait for you to get to the next level, then I can get the last.
Oh,
thing
you're
I
gonna
need to
make me
mine.
do the work.
Hey, you're closer to the level than I am for the electric furnace.
I'm kidding, you moron. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I know I said I wasn't planning on doing like a dedicated game to stream until Code Vein 2. This has just been the vibe. Now that Zell's back, we're cause like this was one of his like the first things this is one of the first things he reinstalled when he got his computer back, and you know, now that he's truly back in action with us again, it's just it feels like the time to revisit this. And the Ultra Kill collab
sporadic.
still being pretty fresh, and the Home Sweet Home update adding a lot of quality of life to base building is just...
And not to mention the new raid boss that we can try and take on.
Yeah,
If we get to that point.
if we get to that point.
And still expect streams from me to be kind of sporadic while we're still working on the house.
Yeah, he may be back, but he still needs to get his shit set up again.
Yeah, my setup right now is really jank.
I have a brand new gun.
And yeah, Cal, while the Terrorblade
Oh yeah, it is
on the base one is technically less value than the
wait.
sword I'm currently using. How the weapon works is what's gonna make
Is
it,
this what I think it
if
is?
works anything like it does in Terraria.
It's the M1 Grand, yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just waiting
For
for
a
No,
long
like
field,
at
but
first I thought it might have been an M4. At first I thought it might have been like an M14.
Oh no, that's no.
But then I was
No,
looking for
that's
the
not an M14 at
no,
all.
like I thought it might have been, but I was then looking for like the cartridge slot, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Magazine.
that's the dopamine slot.
Yep, that is the M14's grandfather.
Yeah, the M14 wishes
So
it was.
sadly,
The M14 wishes it was this cool.
no, the M14 wishes that it was good.
I mean, I
It's
like the
not good.
I like the M14. It's a decent.
Statistically, it's really not that good.
It's a decent scout rifle. It's not a great sniper rifle, but it's a decent scout rifle.
The knowledge I know of is coming from a gun nut, so...
Let's go.
Get it.
I have 3 chances to catch you. You are honestly... I don't know what to think about this Pal's design. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I don't know what to make of it.
Well,
It does remind me of Gallade, though. Alright, my demon goat, get him! I might need... If I can breed the ideal Incineram, I'm gonna name it Blitz.
Dang, he's quick.
I recall your pals.
I got him. You have your ring equipped, right?
Yep.
Good.
He's down to 1. You want to go? You take the first shot at him.
Yep. Decent chance. Nope. Your shot.
You think? Okay.
We'll take turns. Just in fairness.
Well, I've only got 1 shot. That was like literally the only spear I have.
Unfortunate.
I mean, I have
Got
a couple
him.
megas, but I don't think a meg.
A Mega's not
think a
gonna
Mega
cut it
would've
on a
worked.
level 38, no.
Yeah.
Even if you had
That's
even
what-
if you maxed out your Efigi power, I don't think that would I don't think you'd have enough oomph. You would need
Which is
you would
why
also
I'm
you
kinda-
maybe if you also had like the best module for your spheres, you might have a chance, but
Which is again why I'm like
yeah.
we need to get the Vixie going.
I know. I mean, even the Giga I don't think would be enough there. A Giga wouldn't be enough to have a decent chance, at least.
Well, remember, a max Vixie can produce hypers.
Okay. Where are we going?
Shall I just go
Rather,
hunting
where
for
am I going?
Vixies to give myself
If you
something
want
to do?
to.
You
If you
can.
want to.
If you need something to do, yeah, go nuts.
Because like otherwise, I'm just staying over at the farm base trying
Yeah,
to
if
make
you need
things
if you
more
need
efficient.
something to do, go get us Vixies. Because I'm going to assume
And,
we'll
and-
need 64 Vixies to infuse into level 5. Just
I could
based on the trend of
I just need my parade float and I'll be okay.
I want fan art of that. I want fan art of King Paka as an actual parade float and Tiny just riding on top of it. I want fan art of that. You know what? I know who I'm going after next.
What's up?
I know who
Oh,
I'm
who you
going
go-
after next. Relaxaurus
after?
Lux. Just to cross his derpy ass off my list. Because I literally couldn't care about him.
Whenever you're over near him, I'm gonna have to fly over there.
Do you not
Okay.
have that spot?
Let me just get as close as I can. I do not have that spot yet, no. I just hadn't been over in that area.
You went to Sakurajima and you missed this.
I took a much more direct route to Sakurajima.
Even going straight from our base, it's, you know, kind of on the way. You should have... I don't know. I don't even actually remember what the Moonflower boss is.
I do.
I do not.
It's a Celine.
Oh, right,
Selene.
right. Which is, I think, normal type.
Dark?
Or neutral. It's
Or
either
dark,
dark or
one
neutral,
of the
which
two.
means we will either want a dragon or a dark type. I want to say it's neutral, though.
Okay.
Because that's what my
Well, I
memory
will
is
need to
telling
get
me.
a good-
That's what
I
my
will need to
memory is
get
telling
a
me,
good
so...
dark Then. Yeah, I'll need to get my hands on a good dark pal then. I don't think I actually have one yet. Other than, you know, like daydreams and shit.
Yeah, that's usually... Yeah, the dark boys are usually my territory. I'm the obsessive one who keeps trying to breed the ideal Felbat and Incineram. Because I'm a psychopath that way.
Let's see.
I know the ideal dark type I want, but there's no shot I'm going to have that before we take on Celine.
Ribanui.
Okay. So in the
Rib- here.
Ribnui. I found Ribnui.
What?
Nice.
I still need 8 more, and then I can stop catching them. Because I don't think we need them for anything. Hello, you derpy dick! God, you are just obnoxiously yellow. You are obnoxiously taxi cab yellow.
And
I hate it.
Are we catching or are we killing this one?
Either or.
Alright, let me take my ring off then.
I'm gonna just throw my 4 gigas at him. If he stays in, he stays in. If not, he dies. I guess we're keeping him.
That is the third
Also,
time that's
third
worked.
time! Third time! Well, you're seeing it here first, you chat. If you really want to get a pal, threaten it. Threaten it. Throw that ultimatum onto the table. It either stays in the ball or it dies. Because apparently that works.
What are you?
Yes!
Good. Fantastic.
They do have. It does have the noise. It does have the ping.
Also, Cal, how
hmm.
much? How much till you hit max or 44? I mean.
Buddy, come on.
160k, I think. I'm like a quarter of the.
10%.
I still have like a quarter of the bar left, or maybe like a fifth.
Okay.
Going by my shield gauge, I have like a fifth of the XP bar left. So.
All right. Do we just go mass produce some pal spheres then?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
We can always get the ore, like the ore we use on it. We can
Oh,
always
the
just get
ore is
back.
not a problem. I mean, the coal's gonna come back slow, but the ore isn't a problem.
Well, we only need normal ingots for the even up to hypers. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the only thing I need to make in bulk for the hypers is cement.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right,
we're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna make.
Get all of our. Where the fuck did all of our ore go? We're down to 50.
Tiny's been doing a lot of research, including into mining, so the ore probably went there.
I mean, you could also get ore from the farm base. They do passively gain that, but it's small.
Yeah. Well, also
Okay.
somebody yes, you
Say
also
this
did
video
just
did
make a
ore
bunch
run.
of. Well, also,
Yeah, normal ingots for-
Noklum is also currently not working the ore mine anymore. At least not the iron. Noklum has been
It
moved to.
was-
Noklum
it
has
was
been moved to.
Anubis.
Noklum has been moved to the coal farm. Because with the demand
Gotcha.
for
Gunpowder.
with the demand, no, not the demand for gunpowder, because coal doesn't go into gunpowder, but the demand for refined metal starting to become more and more prevalent, we need the better miner on that job. So I moved him away from iron to coal. No, gunpowder is, I think,
Gotcha.
charcoal and
Sulfur.
Right.
sulfur.
Which is a desert rock.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Well, you can also find it in
I'm off
dungeons,
to-
and I think killing Marcus unlocks the sulfur node for us.
Hmm.
I'm off to the Desolate Church then. Going on an ore run. Just to get enough to get us some spheres going. Because we do need the spheres.
Yep. I may try to breed another. Actually, maybe not another Noklum. Noklum is pretty fucking big. Noklum be a big boy. Let's see if we can find. We have a miner that is less hefty. That is a negatory. Our options for tier 4 miners. Astagon, Nocklum, Blazamut, and Blazamut Ryu.
Yep.
All of these suckers are huge.
Unless we somehow find a book that increases the mining thing.
Yeah. In which case, we could basically just, you know, we can always use more Anubises in general. Although I'd still probably keep Nocklum in the base anyway, because he's also a level 4 transporter and a level 3 gatherer, so he can actually harvest shit pretty well. Oh, Aaron is just raiding.
Aaron
For
Phillips
reasons.
23 is hitting the club with 1 new patrons. Have your IDs ready.
Aaron is raiding me for reasons. I don't know. He also poofed without saying anything to us.
It was like a few seconds ago.
And more.
I need to make a
more going.
personal Anubis. No, Incineram. For right now, you can keep going on that. I'm gonna make some double checking what I need for this. Yeah, refined ingots and gunpowder for my rifle ammo. I hate that, but
Pixies are a bit harder to come by.
I definitely need to make another Anubis really wouldn't hurt.
Here, I don't want to
I mean, another Anubis really wouldn't hurt to just, even if it's just to replace Pen King, because fucking Pen King. The only thing he does that we would need him for isn't even in play because we aren't. The fridge just isn't getting used by anything. So we don't even really need him for that. We have Yormantide for water, Nocklum for mining and transporting, and yeah, Pen King just kind of isn't useful. And even if we were using chilling for anything, I have Voxicle for that.
Yep.
We have better options in general. We have just way better options for icy types. Actually, let's see. Just based on cooling and work suitability, let's sort that, see who we've got. Yeah, we've got we have dedicated coolers who are, you know, can do more. Hell, I'd put in Van Worm Christ over Pen King. Because Van Worm also has level 3 transporting. Which means he can just yeah. I don't remember who the top chiller is these days.
Wouldn't it be Frostallion?
I think so,
More
but
likely?
Chilling is such a niche demand that. Oh yeah, and even with Frostallion being like, even with Frostallion's high chilling stat, it's like Bastigor is still apparently the go-to for at least for a base worker. And that's also because he pulls like triple duty with mining and lumberjacking capability. Oh, Alaska also has level 4 chill, so
What else?
that's a thing. Alaska. dog wants attention.
Actually, you said I might need a dark pal. I'm gonna go get me a dark pal.
Oh no, there's Frostallion. Okay. So
I'm gonna go get the eye.
I'm apparently just blind.
You can. I'm gonna go get the eye. You can come assist if you wish.
Who is it?
Eye of Cthulhu.
Why are we?
I need a dark pal.
Why are you
Still?
going after the
Okay.
eye for that? With how
Because
low
I
the
like it
chances
as a-
are?
I have hypers. I have 10 hypers.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
I might as well take a shot at it.
God, and my frames are tanking. Ziggy, settle down. I will deal with you later.
Hey, here's hoping I get a higher rarity Terra Prisma.
Oh, Vixie gives bones.
Elizabeth,
Bones.
Anubis is still out of my weight class. Blaze of Mud is still out of my weight class.
If we both went after Anubis, we could probably do Anubis.
Oh, there's
He's 40, ain't he?
He's 47. He's in a level 40 area. He's not in a level 40 area, but he's in like the area he's in is actually like mid 20s.
And now it's kind of just Pocket Bear trolling, putting that high level of a boss there.
I mean, considering he's supposed to be a representation of an Egyptian god, you know, appropriate power scaling for relative environment. I wouldn't call that a troll. I think that's more. I think that actually does just show the respect they give to Anubis as a pal. It's like if you want, you can encounter him as low as this, but you're not gonna get him. Yeah, nice try, Relaxaurus.
That was 3 or 4 Fixies I caught.
Nice.
But now I need to head back, and I'm gonna try and devote a bit of time to making a quivering saddle, because that'll make traversing up and down the strip a lot easier than
Yeah.
it would with King Paka. Because King Paka ain't got no hops. He can run, but he ain't got no hops.
His hops are laughable.
His hops is like the fat kid at the donut shop that never left.
Eek. Eek.
Not even, it's just
The parade float. You should name it that in your party. Just name him Parade Float.
Can I name them?
Yes, you can! How do you think I named the Musarina Ribby?
I didn't know you did.
I did. I actually, and usually when I
Oh,
do,
yeah,
when I do get my, usually when I do get my Demon God Felbat, I tend to name it Dracula. Because I am original. I am original and oh so creative.
There we go.
I am looking for this.
Actually,
I am looking for this bounty
hold on.
target, and I can't find him.
how big can I make the name? Up to
This might be an
24,
underground
okay.
thing. That would be my guess.
I love stealing. I love taking things.
Ryan, what did you steal?
There we go. That's even better.
What's that?
The name I gave the king packer.
Oh. What did you name it?
I'm not gonna say.
Don't worry about it. Ryan, when it's you, I worry about everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Quiverin saddle's over here. What do I need? I can get some cloth with leather.
Get in the ball, Loop Moon. I need 9 more of you, so... And that's another bounty off the list.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to...
I fly
It's
all of the north
really
to kill
ju-
Grill.
It's really just a temporary thing, but I'm gonna put a primitive workbench for the lower end stuff. So that way there'll be, you know, I'll be able to do that while someone else is making a bigger order. Because I don't really need a whole lot.
Why do I hear magma rumbles? I'm
Ingots.
nowhere near the magma, so why do I hear magma rumbles? That's concerning.
I could just head back to farm base to go and get ingots because I've got plenty over there. There's just this one ore rock that's just sitting there and it respawns really fast. So the dummud that I have is just walking over there, breaking it down to pieces, and then the ones that are designated for hauling are just taking all the ore over here.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's what we call in the that's what we in the business call efficiency. Actually, it's what we call as pals avoiding the wrath of the butcher knife.
I don't think I could put dummud in with the butcher knife. He's too derpy.
You were saying, Cal?
Huh?
Caught it in a hyper.
I don't think there was any certainties within his statement.
Oh god! This bounty is a heavy. It is heavy weapons guy. I mean, I would believe, looking at this dude, I would believe he's Russian.
Well, Cal, there's my dark type.
Oh, this reloads so fast compared to the musket. Bully the depressos. Make them feel even worse. I am cruel.
Now I can ride the Quiverin.
Oh man, what a day. I very much had a day, and I'm... As much as I'm gonna hate losing my income when my contract is up in next week, I am going to be so happy to not have to deal with any of those people ever again. Not a fan.
Wait, how did I get a... Interesting.
Your face is interesting.
No, I had a gift sub given to me from some random person for a streamer that I don't even follow.
Yeah,
I-
if the gift subs exceed the followers, it will just be sent out to random people, I think.
Oh.
Because I remember that
Didn't like Hama or someone get a sub to you from that? From Aspen doing that?
Hama, Ribby, a few people actually. Because it was like at the time that was like what right after I hit 50. Like right after I hit 50 followers and got affiliates, so like the first Skyrim stream I did after that what turned into a fucking sub war between Dull and Aspen.
1 second, I'll be back.
And it just became a whole thing.
Well, I certainly follow that individual now.
Oh, it made you follow him. Just the fact that you got the sub, or?
I read the bio.
Mm.
Just another dorky furry gamer that likes spreading mischief and chaos.
Gee, shocker.
I forgot you can dye armor.
This isn't dyed.
Ah. Why
This is
such a
the
bright...
cold. It's the cold resistant version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't dye armor.
If only, right, Cal?
So
Oh, if we
I get to
could.
look like a I get to look like a discount stormtrooper just without the helmet. Or whatever weird Star Wars fan version of a female stormtrooper would be.
Yeah, you never really... Actually, I mean, you never... I've certainly heard some stormtroopers with female voices. You wouldn't know it by the armor, though.
Yeah,
You
but
wouldn't
we're
know it
talking
by
like,
the armor.
We're talking like scantily clad.
Oh yeah, that
stormtrooper
I've definitely
females, that kind
I've
of
definitely
thing.
seen those in the fan base. More than I
Yep.
would more than I would care to, honestly. I'm not a big fan of the stormtroopers, personally.
I
The
like the
clone-
first order.
The
favorite
clones
stormtrooper
were
is
the clones were
Flame Trooper.
much more effective.
Yes. Well, they were clones, but then they stopped the whole clone
Well,
thing and then started recruiting, I think, actual
yeah,
people.
they decommissioned the clone troopers entirely, and the stormtrooper units, the stormtrooper garrisons are all conscripted soldiers, standard military.
So, Flame Trooper is my favorite stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
Flame Trooper.
I gotta give it to
That
the
was
death.
said
I
at
gotta
the
give.
exact second, like, the exact timing.
I gotta give it to the Death Trooper.
Mm.
I have to give it to the
Death.
I have to give it to the Death Troopers for their kit and what they represent. They are of all the fuck-ups in the Imperial military, they are the ones that actually get shit done and are trusted to guard VIPs.
If the First Order isn't included, I'd probably side with clones still. Just
Considering
they're
the
clones.
considering the
They're the-
First Order is still just stormtroopers because the sequel trilogy is lazy.
yeah, but I like their gear. It looks like it's been modified to actually be better. The helmet is smaller than the actual Stormtrooper helmet, but not by a whole lot.
Who cares about the
And
helmet?
there's the
It doesn't.
viewport-
The helmet side doesn't
the
matter
viewport-
so much as can they actually see out of it?
What I'm saying, what I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like the viewport looks like it's been bigger, but like has a few more slants along with it. So it still doesn't look like you can see perfectly, but it looks like it has better eyesight
Because that
than
is
the original.
that is
That's what I'm
that
saying.
is canonically the reason why stormtroopers have bad aim. They can't see out of their own helmets because their helmets were designed for
To be really honest with
intimidation.
you, if we're talking about our favorite armies, mine are the droids. I'm a
Same.
Flanker sympathist.
I'm sorry, but the
actually feel-
droids will always have my loyalty.
I actually feel bad for the droids during the Clone Wars. I feel bad for the droids because all the personality they show during the Clone Wars, that wasn't exactly programmed into them. They basically developed that as a coping mechanism for the sensory and data stretch that had to go into that came with how much they were being mass produced at the time to actually function as a galaxy-wide army.
They
On
could
top of
be-
that, they were
they could be
regularly
fearsome.
like memory wiped, the system wiped.
What level are you up to now, Cal? How close?
I'm almost there, honestly.
I know you.
You just
What's
want all you care about is me getting the furnace.
I mean, yes, but that's at least so I can stop so fucking hard focusing trying to level myself. And
Lazy
being able to more
bastard.
focus my shit on getting shit I want.
Lazy bastard.
So I
There,
have
there.
two favorite. I have two favorite droids. One is the commando droid, mostly because they were pretty much the most produced droid that Jedi normally feared.
That's the yellow
Um,
mark.
No,
one,
you're
right? Or is that the
you
red
said commander, not commando.
I
You're
said
think-
commando.
No, you said commander. You
No,
said
I said-
commander,
I
not
said
commando.
commando.
But I get what you're
You
saying.
said
Go on.
commando.
I heard commander, and Tiny also heard commander. So
one? Yeah, I thought they said commander. I was like, that's the yellow marking one.
yeah. But go on.
The one
No,
that gives the
commander-
orders.
Commando.
No, the commando droids.
droids,
I will give you the commando droids. The commando
They're-
droids
they're
were like the only thing
most
to
mass-produced
actually.
droids that-
I also I wouldn't say the Jedi feared them. I would say it's more like the clones definitely feared the commando units.
Oh,
The clones were
clones
scared
definitely feared
shitless of the
them, but-
commandos because if one commando could actually take on like an entire battalion. Well, maybe not a battalion, but definitely
There
like
was-
a full squad and win.
Yeah, there was, but there was like a recording, or like, a moment where one of the Jedi kept checking his troop, like his platoon, because he was scared that there was a commando in their ranks.
It was, yeah, but it's not. It's less that they were scared of the commandos and their capabilities, and more like they had to be paranoid when they knew commandos were involved, because commando droids had vocal modulators that would allow them to impersonate. So they had to be when they knew commando droids were in play, they had to be paranoid to avoid, getting backstabbed or having their entire squad taken out before they even realized what was wrong. So it's
And
less that
then
they were
the second-
afraid
the
and more that they were just more cautious.
The second favorite droid is
And
the
Ryan,
less
Grievous
common
was
hyena bomber.
Grievous was an Grievous was not a droid. Grievous wasn't a droid, and he was a and he was the most piss poor example of his species you could ever hope to find. He was an
For a second,
absolute coward.
I had to think of what the
He was
hyena
simply-
bomber was.
He was simply a coward who had a boner for
You
killing
obviously-
Jedi and had to keep getting more and more cybernetics to keep up with them.
You obviously didn't see why he had to do that. So in one of the
No, I know why
series-
I know why he had to keep doing that. He was afraid to die.
No, it was because Mace Windu crippled him.
Yeah, he was afraid to die. He was afraid to die, which is actually, again, and even if he did get the enhancements because of Mace Windu, look at his track record through the Clone Wars. Pretty much every battle he's engaged in, his confidence evaporates immediately as soon as he is put on the back foot, and he turns tail and runs as soon as the odds are against him. He is nothing but a coward. He only talks big when he has the advantage, which is usually because of numbers. And why I say he is the most piss-poor excuse for a member of his species. The Kaleesh, his race, genuinely believe that if they the Kaleesh genuinely believe that if they experience a glorious death in battle, they will ascend to godhood.
There was a
Grievous's
series where
habit of
ass.
Turning tail and running whenever the things aren't going his way. He is a terrible Kaleesh. His race at least in I'm gonna Tiny's played the Old Republic. He knows what the Kaleesh used to be and what they were about. Zalek would look at Grievous as a fucking waste of air.
Oh yeah.
The Sith Inquisitor's apprentice is a Kaleesh, and he would look at Grievous as a waste of space and probably execute him himself.
Back to the droids. My second favorite droid is the hyena bomber.
I mean,
Common hyena bomber.
I did warn you not to get me on a tangent. You
Yeah,
were
this
warned.
Slightly chunkier version of the Starfighter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I kind of like the Starfighter though.
I like
Like,
the
it's-
hyena bomber.
A lot of people
devastating.
actually forget that a lot of people actually forget that the droids that Separatists' entire space force was actually droids.
Mm-hmm.
Vulture droids specifically, with the hyena bomber being the beefier cousin.
But hey, I'm pretty.
I actually will also
give.
give you the hyena bomber. I love those things, especially the way they laugh
Those
before they
things-
drop their payload.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
fucking
their laugh
They are
was intimidating.
psychotic. They are psychotic.
was
They live for
intimidating.
violence.
Their laugh was intimidating, and their damage output was insane. Like I remember, they took out a couple of capital ships just by themselves.
Yeah, hyena bombers were no joke. Now, if we were gonna talk about droids that even the Jedi were like, oh shit, whenever they got in field, it's the commando droids for their ability to infiltrate and the hyena bombers, because it's just, unlike a lot of bomber type starfighters that were, heavy firepower, but, pretty slow in terms of engine speed and required fighter escorts in order to be protected long enough to do their damage, hyena bombers did not have that weakness. Hyena bombers had
no.
every...
In fact, I'm pretty
Hyena
sure-
bombers were easily on par with vulture droids in terms of speed, and had the offensive power to cripple capital ships. The trade-off for that was they lacked most, ship-to-ship, most dogfighting defenses. So if they met with a fighter escort, they were getting fucked hard, but if they went unchallenged, it was... Yeah, the victory was going to go to the hyena bomber.
I think there was one instance where someone thought they were fighters, and then their ship started getting rocked, and they were like, "No, that's not a fighter."
Yeah, no, that's that is a droid. The hyena bomber is a droid. It is not a
What are you up here looking
starfighter.
for,
It is
Cal?
not. There is not a pilot in there. The pilot is the ship, or the ship is the pilot.
What were you up here looking for?
I was killing the Dummid boss, the level 14.
Where's the cockpit on this thing? There is no cockpit.
Where-
Just shoot it.
Where's the cockpit? Aim for the head! Wait, what? You heard me! I hate that I have hyperspheres for these,
and
but
then there was
it's
there was the
XP.
red droids. I don't remember what they were called.
Red droids.
They had like shock sticks.
Oh.
There's a
droid-
lot
yeah,
of
droids
droids
with
that
shock
there's a
sticks.
lot of droids that had
Jedi- No, but they were red, and Jedi also feared them.
The only
They're
droids
not
I
my
know
favorite.
of that had shock sticks were General Grievous's bodyguards, and that was it.
no, even then
And they
those
weren't red,
even
they were
then
white.
those were even then the Magna Guards were the only reason the Jedi were wary of Magna Guards was
Magna Guards, that's what they were.
mm,
Yeah, those weren't red.
yeah, those
At
were
least
not
the
red.
ones I've seen. Those were white.
Yeah,
They were
most
red
most
Magna Guard.
most of them were white. You might be thinking of a different thing. Because the Magna Guard name was used for a couple droid models.
I will always say, you put a bunch of droidicas in a giant firing line.
Oh no, droidicas! Droidicas! You have to be. Everyone was cautious of droidicas, cause that shield was almost impervious. That shield was almost impervious, and their firing rate was insane.
Considering the fact they're also shooting turbo lasers.
Yeah. Which, yeah, those aren't, those,
Those
a
little-
droidica's firepower, a droidica's firepower would have actually been enough to take down, like, an interceptor class starfighter on its own.
Didn't
Well, Cal, I
didn't
see your
a Droidica
levels.
once
I'm
tank
gonna.
like a shield?
What all do we need for it so I can go get working on that?
Didn't the
Didn't the
droidica do what?
Didn't the Droidica's shield tank like a tank round from one of the
I
What's it called?
mean,
Yes, it did. I mean, it overloaded it, but it did protect the droidica from the hit. So it
Yeah,
didn't,
so it still keep firing.
it didn't
Like, there's
stay
no
up,
fucking
but
way.
it didn't stay up, but yeah, it defended a shot from an ATTE tank. So
I also have noticed at one point, and this is back when my computer was still working, I played, what was it, Star Wars Battleground or some shit like that? And the CIS was a faction that you could play. One of the units in it was an artillery unit that was a mobile, sort of like 5 times bigger than a droidica, of like an artillery cannon.
there are a
I don't-
couple unique droids
I'll
like
be
that.
back.
There were the tripod walkers.
Yeah,
That
this thing had like, it was just a ball that had a big ass barrel when it's unfolded. And when it folds up, it rolls, but it rolls slow.
I think I know what you're talking
Almost like
about.
a howitzer kind of barrel.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it though.
I don't remember the name either. I'd have to play
Yeah.
the game again to find out.
No, the
oppressor?
CIS had some the
Mhm.
Separatists had some incredibly cool toys. And actually, like
If
a lot
only-
of a lot of
If only they
Star
weren't
Wars
prone
media
to cutting
actually
corners.
a lot of Star Wars media that involved the Separatists actually did a good job of not overusing the more hardcore droids, so that the moments when they did show up were more impactful and helped sell how
I have-
strong they were.
I have literally just found out there was a 7-barrel Droidica.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's
but
also
I would honestly
there's
be
also a sniper
kinda-
variant of the droidica.
I wonder how that one would move around.
It rolls around the same way. It just it was the same it was the same idea, but they were basically locked into a forward firing position, which if you ever had to deal with them, they were usually deployed in pairs as well to watch each other's blind spots. So you would have to work in tandem. You wouldn't be able to 1v1 them. You would have to work with somebody to kind of just someone would have to act as bait to take the shots, and the other person would have to flank the sniper droidicas and actually destroy them.
So, Tiny, what you were thinking of was the Droidica Oppressor. The Oppressor was a heavy artillery droid. During the Galactic Civil War, a number of smugglers repurposed them to protect the contraband. Never saw use in the Clone Wars because it was developed so late.
Hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I just knew it
It was fitted
existed.
it was fitted with 2 blaster cannons.
Oh no, the one I'm thinking of had one big ass cannon.
One big ass cannon. Was it like a giant one?
Yeah, it was big. Like I said, it was about 5 times bigger than a droidica. It was enormous. Almost.
There was a missile droidica? There was a laser droidica?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Still, I think the CIS mainly failed because the people that were making them liked to cut corners.
Yeah, it was pretty.
That
They
and
were. Well,
and they
again,
put a lot of time into the super battle droid, which I still, to this day, will say was not the greatest idea because the B1s, you can modify the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Just give them whatever gun, and it's just like, brother, just update their combat intelligence. Give them HK level of intelligence.
Literally look at the old school Battlefront games. Most of the CIS army in both old school Battlefront games is still B1s.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the super battle droid is actually the weakest unit, being its basic infantry.
That would have honestly be the commander unit for Battlefront 2, to be honest.
Actually, in the
That thing is
original,
always accompanied
in the
with a
original
bunch of
Battlefront and the
B1s.
original Battlefront 2, I was on both of you guys' timing, very much. I mained Vanguard. I mained Vanguards because especially if you had friendly fire off, you could basically just roll up into a command post as a Vanguard, drop your mines,
to be honest,
launch your rockets, and not give a fuck about consequences.
To be honest, in Battlefront 2, I always played the engineer until I got the ability to droid a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna know what my favorite was? Dude, I love the heavy so much, I'd forego the special characters.
Yeah.
That's the rocket launcher.
Yeah,
one,
that's the
ain't it?
Vanguard. So you'd be right there with me. Like I said, without friendly fire, there is nothing more terrifying than seeing a single Vanguard just barreling his way into your command post, knowing that he is in no danger to himself, and your entire squad might as well not even exist.
Just
Oh,
don't think
by
it
the
would
way-
Your
droid
entire
from-
squad exists for one reason, and that is to just, feed his kill count.
I was playing the Battlefront 2, right?
I'm not talking about the newer one.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
I know,
old school.
I'm talking about the newer one now. I was playing the Battlefront 2. I had 3 other people with me. We all rocked the laser cannon set up on the heavy and just walked through a hallway.
Actually, in old school, and I wish they would I wish they had brought this back, but in old school Battlefront 2, if you were playing as the Rebellion, if you encountered and they were incredibly rare, but if you encountered a really good Dark Trooper player, your entire day was ruined. Because that
That's the one with the jetpack, right?
that Artcaster was no joke. Two fully charged shots was enough to kill most heavy special units. and a fully charged shot was normally enough to waste pretty much all the basic guys except the Vanguard.
Alright, Cal, we should have the refined and polymer for the thing. I was working on getting the stuff we'll need
Hey
to make
pal,
it.
how's the world? Ha ha ha, Roxas. Ha ha ha.
Hey, Roxas. How is?
Hey, Roxas. How is?
Hey, Rockstar.
How many circuit boards do
Playing
we need?
Palworld,
for
but very much discussing Star Wars.
10. Alright,
As we are-
Cal, if you head back.
As we tend to do. I am trying to head back. I'm just far away from a fast travel right now.
I still wish in that one.
We do
modded,
not have the quartz to make the circuit boards, but we should have. Do we have enough circuit boards, or do I need to go get quartz?
We don't have quartz.
I was asking if I needed to. What's up? Oh, thank you. I was asking if I needed to go get quartz, Cal.
Like I said, we don't have any. None of us have gone to get it, so...
Okay, so yeah, I'll need to go get quartz. Putting the other stuff
Smart.
in the guild chest.
Go for it.
Star Pal Wars world.
Where?
I have a lot more memories of the new Battlefield or Battlefront. Jesus Christ! I really just
I
love the
mean,
Battlefield.
I grew up with the originals, and I will always return to them.
Same.
The main reason like I even
I'll
play
play the newer one with
I-
friends, but that's
the
about
main
it.
yeah, that's pretty much it. It just doesn't.
Tiny, do you have any circuit boards on you?
No,
part-
I
Part
don't
of
know.
part
I
of
can't
my
even make them.
part of my problem with the newer one is like there are some maps that you just some factions just have. There are some maps where like your faction basically makes or breaks your run. Like Felucia, Felucia, at least with my experience, is actually like really hard to win as the clones. Like I've never actually won a map on Felucia. Because it's
Yeah,
just
where do we find
the
quartz again?
command posts just get steamrolled from because none of them are easily defensible. None of them are easily defensible. It's very easy to get flanked, and it's misery trying to win.
Cal, where do we find quartz again?
Mountains, ice.
Okay.
It'll look kind of like a coal deposit with flecks of white.
I wish I experienced.
I haven't told them yet.
I wish I experienced Battlefront 2, like the old one, but I was one when it came out, so.
Yeah.
Can't have this one. It's not great, but.
And the
not
few times
PC.
I did play it, I didn't play it for long because I was at a friend's house and they had it.
Now, honestly, it is very much worth playing even without the multiplayer really able to work nowadays. Which I think is the only thing that's going to kill it for you specifically.
Yeah.
Because you extrovert, you need your multiplayer. It is still possible to get the multiplayer to work. It's just you have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to make it happen.
So there's almost 4 rows worth of pixies in the storage box with the Lunaris image on it.
Very nice. Good shit, Tiny. Good work. We appreciate it.
Yes.
I will say the one thing I remember doing when it came to Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay,
Anytime
yeah,
when I
Zale.
was a droidica, when there would be so many people just right behind me walking about as fast as I did.
This is it.
Oh yeah. When you
I am your shield. You are my guns.
I saw Yoda take out a tank, by the way.
Yeah, Because Yoda was bullshit.
Yeah,
Yoda was
very
bullshit.
much.
And he was bullshit for the same reason as his cameo in Soul Calibur 4. His fucking tiny ass hitbox.
At least with the Wookiees, you could shoot them. In all honesty, I will also give Wookiees more credit than I give Yoda, because Wookiees just ripped the tank to shreds with their bare hands.
I would be
Thank you for
tempted to
redeeming
join
my
myself
icon,
if I
Lois.
wouldn't have uninstalled Palworld for Drive Space a few weeks ago. We're also not on a dedicated server, Roxas, so it's a 4-person maximum, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Believe me, I would love to have you, but... What is weighing me down? Where is most of my...
I can carry some of that, Cal.
No, I have, like... I'm
I
just
think those are more pixies.
I'm confused. Because I'm not seeing what in my inventory is contributing to... I'm not seeing what in my inventory is contributing to this much. Like,
How many pixies do you need exactly?
We don't know the exact number. We just know we need a lot.
I'm gonna come back and infuse them.
I'm about to catch like 3 more in case.
We know we're
I
gonna
love
need a
how
lot.
We need a lot.
I love
The
how
answer
I'm-
is yes.
I'm not even using any
I would
moves, I'm
also
just
go after
riding-
that Rampaging Reptyro Chris, except for the fact that it is not that much lower level than me, and I know how hard those fuckers can hit. I have yet to pick a fight with a Predator pal and win.
I'm not
do
even
you wanna-
using my
Do you want to sleep
prevention
today?
moves.
Oh, no.
It is
Oh, yeah,
day.
It's already becoming day.
Ah.
I mean, I also have a hip lantern, so...
Same.
Oh yeah, I have that too. I was just saying for the sake of owls. I thought it was turning night.
Nah. Nah. I trust them to do what they need to do. I trust our critters.
Yeah, I do too. Although I wish Anubis was over here helping me craft these.
Yeah, well, it's either he helps craft or he gets iron. You can't have both.
You were never an open job.
One moment, chat. I'll be back. My uncle needs me to call someone, so I will not have chat pulled up for a moment.
Should also mute
I'll be
yourself.
back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, Roxas, there is a limit. I don't know why, but there
It's
is.
stupid that there is, but
I am not a game developer, so I don't know these things. I am just a game
What are you
player.
talking about? I heard game developer, and I was like, I must add my opinion.
no, you don't. You don't need to.
Yes, I did.
No, you
What are we
don't.
talking about? Yeah, what are we talking about?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How there is a limit on how many people are in this game right now.
There's a hard limit of 4
in
player.
Palworld?
There's a hard
Yeah.
limit of 4 players apparently without. Ooh.
Yeah, could you
Okay.
imagine if you had 16 people and it was loading everyone at the same time? That
Okay,
would be
you are.
fucked.
Well, it doesn't have to be 16.
Well, you are staying at. That one is staying for a very different reason. That Vixie isn't getting sacrificed.
Was it one of the ones I caught?
I think so, because it has diamond body. It has a
Right.
it has a legendary trait, and we're gonna try to breed that.
Might have been one I brought. I don't remember.
Yeah. No, something with that kind of a skill, very much is kept alive for.
I be just catching things, and that is what I'm doing.
We still need 6 more to get it to 3 stars. And then who the fuck knows how much to get it to the next level.
I
I'm
think
betting
I've caught at least
64.
2.
I'm betting 64, and I will be very surprised if it isn't.
I would be
Very-
impressed.
I used the polymer to make the circuit boards, and now I'm making the rest of the polymer again that we need to actually finish and make it.
What are you making?
The 20 polymer we need for the electric furnace. It's the last thing we need now.
Oh shit, I'm almost out of pal spheres.
Yeah, I guess we'll make that here. I don't know if
We can build it here.
No, my only concern is, like, we don't have a lot of space for power generators, and I'm worried that we're not gonna... I'm worried that we're not gonna be able... That with how frequently we need to make stuff... Like, how frequently we're gonna need to refine iron and refined metal... Just to keep our sphere supply... Just for spheres and ammunition. I'm just concerned that if we add the electric furnace into that, we're not gonna have the power... We're not gonna have the power output to actually maintain it all.
Have a capacitor. A thing that holds a charge.
The
excess.
accumulator, but that
Yeah.
I also... Do we... Where is
I
that?
remember what I read on it. It was...
No, it
Still
stores the
37.
it stores the excess, but that's also... Those are also
Yeah.
hard to make in bulk because electric organs. Seriously, Pocket Pair with 1.0, give
I
us a fucking
mean-
pound that drops electric organs in the ranch!
I could just,
Give us
I-
that, please!
Tiny
I
is
could just
offering
go
to
on a
go-
manhunt for Sparky.
Yeah.
I know, but, like, come on, with 1.0, give us something that drops
that.
those. Like, come on. It could even
That
be
is the point
Joltog
of
for all I
fame.
care. It could even be Joltog, like it drops it sheds its quills, and that's where we get the organs from, but give us something. Give us something that makes that easier to do. It's like, damn. Not asking for much here.
Yeah, I caught like 3 extra Bixies.
Alright. I will do the
I
next.
didn't see any more.
Zell, one of the Vixies we're not going to use because it has a legendary passive. One that you would actually really love, more than Burly Body. Diamond Body.
Oh. Talk about electric organs. What a small world. This caravan leader sells electric
Yeah.
organs.
I know he does. In fact, I have a lot of things to sell to him. I'm just rolling in money at this point.
Well, there you go.
I am literally just rolling in cash. I also need to make ammo. My gun is almost out of bullets.
Wait, where did the box for all the ranch stuff go?
That is just the guild chest now. All the PAL materials go in the guild chest. For exactly
Oh.
this reason.
I'm back. Cal Polymer's done.
Well,
And what?
I think I'll
And
need
what
to have
for
a
exactly what reason?
I'll need to have a guild chest built over at the farm base too. Then
You
I
should.
could deposit
You should make it.
whatever materials.
You could make that. Just remember, it
can't,
takes
though.
ancient tech. It takes Sith parts.
Yeah, but I can't.
Only because you're
I
not
don't
high
know
enough
it.
level yet.
Alright, Cal Polymer is going in the guild chest.
Why do we need that? Oh yeah, the furnace.
Yeah.
As soon as I figure out where
Hey,
that
guys,
needs to
hey, guys.
go.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
There's snow in Hawaii right now.
Every other fucking area is taking my snow, and I hate it.
Hey, at least you had snow.
Barely.
We don't get that here.
Sucks
And
to
if
be
we do,
you.
it's like a
Skill
really-
issue.
It's like a really thin blanket.
Skill issue. Move up north. If you want snow, move
I
up
wish I could.
north.
I wish I could. I hate being stuck down here in Alabama, where I live, in the heat of summer.
Bro,
So,
Bro,
Cal,
it's
so
not much
we
better
think-
up here.
It's like, Cal, we pulling together to get Tiny a plane ticket up here? Live with us too?
I don't think my house would be able to... Here's the thing. I don't think my house would be able to support him and Ryan. And at that point, some of y'all definitely paying for rent. Cause the increase to the internet plan and the electricity bill is yeah, you fuckers are helping me pay for that.
I'm
What if-
already gonna
hear
be
me out,
helping you
what
pay
if-
for that.
You fuckers are
What
helping
if-
me
hear
pay
me
for
out,
that.
we just get a
Bottom
streamer
line.
house.
Streamer house.
I'm also gonna have also if that does honestly Zale, once you move in, I'm probably also gonna have to get the capacitors for the upstairs fuses updated because yes, while you know, two people haven't, like, when my sister was still living here, she and I could both use the internet and both like have our rooms powered. She lived on a MacBook. She lived on a MacBook, not the kind of rigs we run. I don't, and it's bad enough that there is a kill switch for this entire floor of the house in a completely unrelated room. Which, ideally, I would want that disconnected. Just in case. So, I'm gonna have to see about getting the capacitors for those fuses increased just to minimize the potential risk of short-circuiting the house whenever we're both just trying to do anything.
I mean, if you
Especially
wanna-
when we're
if you
trying to
wanna
stream.
If you want to spend $500,000, I'm sure I could get like some friends from a close by state. I'm not going to say where to help me build a bigger, better house.
I mean, for that to happen, you'd have to knock down the entire house and build it back up from scratch, which at this point would only be an improvement. But I don't got that kind of money to throw around. Now, if 2026 is apparently the year of Cal the Streamer, and by some fucking miracle, I start actually making enough money that this is somewhat sustainable, hint, hint, guys. You love me. I know you do.
Ah.
I
Alright,
kid.
Cal,
In
where you
all
putting this
seriousness,
fucking furnace?
on YouTube, on Twitch, please. On YouTube, subscribe if you like my stuff, please. It helps me out. On Twitch, follow. If you really like me, please consider subscribing. Even a tier 1 helps a ton.
Absolutely.
Especially since
That
I'm
goes for
about
both
to be
of us.
since I'm about to be losing the only job I've been able to get in 2 years in a week. Because seasonal
Are you not-
gig.
Are you not being moved to another facility or
No,
something?
I'm seasonal, dude. I'm not. My contract. I am technically contracted. I was technically getting union benefits under contract, but that contract ends next week.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do my hydrate posture check and stretch?
Yes, I did.
My
Okay.
contract ends in a week because of just the nature of the position. So unfortunately, I am not going to be part of the move. However, I know where Ku is working. I know the Amazon building he is working at. So assuming I'm not blacklisted because of when I got laid off from the one I used to work at, I'm going to apply there because at least then I will be working with a very good friend, and that will make the hell job less hell.
I mean,
Alright,
unless you didn't do something during that time of getting laid off that would get you blacklisted. I
don't
see a
think
problem
so.
as to why they
I
do
mean, I
that.
got laid off for an extremely petty reason, and I think that's just because the supervisor that had a problem with me was a cunt. And since I'm not naming names, I'm not afraid to say it. You were a fucking cunt, you bitch. Fuck you for getting me fired, and also, ha 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 ha! You lost your job within 2 weeks of me losing mine. Fuck you again!
I would.
Sorry
No
for the
one
furnace.
liked you! No one liked you! If I had my license and the time at the time before you got the fucking supervisor position, I would have had your job. Fuck you. Seriously, I got offered a supervisor position in my first 2 weeks. Let that sink in. I got offered supervisor promotion in my first 2 weeks of my first job. That was my first job at that warehouse. And within 2 weeks, my bosses already knew I knew my shit. But no, I didn't have a license at the time, and I didn't have the time to go with the schedule. So that's the only reason I couldn't take it.
Numa, Numa, eh?
goodness.
Numa, eh?
Anyways, Cal.
I
Let us
am
get
all,
that
my
bigger
brain is all
furnace
over the
down.
place, and I am not apologizing. My brain
to
is
kinda
all
help
over the place
set your
today, and
mind.
I am not apologizing.
Kind of try and help set your brain back on track, Cal.
Can you
Furnace?
even do that at this point? I am...
Electric furnace. Put it down.
Why? Again,
we need Pallium. We need
I
Pallium.
know we do! I mean... Do we
If it
need
if
it,
proves
honestly?
Too much,
We don't
Apparently he
actually
really wants
need
the
it
ingot
at this
microwave.
point. We really don't actually need it at this point because we don't have a we can't make it in bulk yet. We don't have
set
a
it down,
big
let me make
we don't have a
20,
big
and then
supply.
we
I
can
know
go
you want to
fucking
make your
go-
shit. I know you want to make your shit.
then
But
let me make my thing, and then I'll help gather materials for the new base.
We just the electric furnace burns through energy so fucking fast.
I mean,
It
it is
burns
an
through
electric
it.
furnace.
It burns through it so quick, and it is.
Okay, so here's a thought. Think about how that won't be an issue. Brainstorm with other people, and see if any like concerns or doubts are there. Because you can't have
Okay,
an idea
Okay,
without someone,
Okay.
throwing out a legitimate concern.
if you want me to put the electric furnace down so badly, Zale, the best thing you can do to make that possible, and certainly the best thing you can do to convince me to do it, go to the Desolate Church, empty your inventory, stock yourself up with Kativas or whatever you have, every pal you have that can increase your capacity, and bring back all the iron you can carry. Bring back all the iron you can carry.
You should get you a kit. You should get you a King Packer. They also do it. The
I know
whole
Brown Cherry
capacity
does
thing.
it too. I just don't remember. I just don't know who does it the best. Because if you can get me, if
Wait,
you can,
No, I don't want to catch.
if you can get me a fuck ton of iron that I can make more generators and some accumulators to keep the charge going, then I will throw down the fucking furnace. If we can solve the power concern, I will put down the furnace. It's we have enough electric organs to build 2 more generators or 2 accumulators. I just basically need 100 ingots worth of iron in order to make that happen. Make that happen, and I will throw down the furnace gladly. And there he goes. Just done. Boop. I do apologize to chat and to the YouTube viewers. Like I had a day at work. I'm running on fumes at this point, and I still have at least an hour. I still have at least an hour to go. My brain is fucking cooked, and I am loopy as hell.
Oh hey, I got electric organs by catching a sparket.
Very nice.
I am willing
Actually,
to
there is
contribute
also an
into that
alternative.
spark.
There is also an alternative. Actually, I'm gonna
also
stop.
just
I'm gonna stop
bullying them
talking
by
about my
walking
job.
into
I'm gonna stop talking about work. The only job-related things I should be talking about on stream are the things related to stream. Because I still want this to be my career.
Yeah, and I don't want you to turn into DSP.
God.
So think carefully about how you talk about stream, because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to be DSP.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Hey, Cal. Can you at least throw it down somewhere to check how much I'm also gonna need for the palmetto I'm gonna need?
I would assume it's 2 per. I mean, you could also just Google that. I know you use your phone to check your chat, but hold on. Palworld. Pal. Metal. How is it made? 4 ore and 2 palladium fragments
Per ingot?
per ingot. So, yeah,
Alright.
just... If you really want the furnace, get me all the ore you can. Become my mineral
Tiny.
mule.
We have a good bit of the other stuff. You want to help me with the ore?
I mean, if we have stone, we have palladium, so... Besides, we also don't even get palmetto armor until level 46. Which only affects me at this point, and honestly, I'm kind of happy with my... I'm honestly pretty happy with my ultra kill armor.
You could go work on getting dog coins to get your better version of it. I'm gonna have to run the dungeon and check all the chests to get mine.
My priority for dog coins right now is getting everybody playing with us the undershirt. That's my priority.
I'm close to another person.
Because remember, getting the legendary variants of each of the ultra kill armors is 780 dog coins, which is 1,560 combined. Which is that's gonna be an endeavor that I don't want to do, but have to do because.
All right,
What am
I'm
I
depositing
doing?
What Vixies I have.
What am I doing besides ranting? I'm sorry, chat. I do apologize. Like, today was so fucking dumb.
Let's see. That's
I don't
1,
hate
2,
my job.
3, 4,
I do not hate
5,
my
6,
job.
7,
I just
8,
really
9,
hate
10.
one specific
put-
coworker. And
put 10 Vixies in there.
I swear, the closer it gets to my final day, the more annoying he becomes to me.
Tiny has gotten us another 10 Vixies, Cal.
Nice.
I also have 9 electric organs because I've also been catching a bunch of Sparkets.
Seriously, Pocket Pair 1.0. Give us something that drops those. Give us something that drops those in the ranch. We don't need venom glands. Venom glands are so fucking niche. Almost nobody ever needs them. But give us something that drops electric organs in the ranch, please. We have Kelp Sea for water. We have Flambell for fire. We have probably something for ice. I would assume Malchris drops it if you level it enough. But we have nothing for electric. And electric is arguably the thing we need the most of, besides fire. Oh yeah, I was here to fight Elizabeth. And
Yeah,
knock
I need to
that
get more
boss off my
weapons.
list.
I need to get more Catresses and I need to get more Quiverns.
And then once
Cal,
once I deal with
said-
Elizabeth, I'm going to the mountains.
you needed normal ingots, or the refined for what you need?
Normal.
And there is now 100 normal ingots crafting. You said that's the amount you needed?
That is the amount I need to either build 2 more power generators or 2 accumulators to save excess power. Should also probably I also need to take a look at the base
Yeah.
pals, and I need to take a look at the base pals and see if we can make the place more efficient.
Meow meow meow.
The
Meow,
only,
meow,
the
meow.
only, the only
Sorry.
thing I worry about with that is upsetting the very delicate balance of sustainability that we have apparently gotten to. That is always my concern when it comes to the rehiring process of the base workers. Because once we get into a groove, it genuinely feels to me like any small change to the key players can fuck everything up.
Well, Cal, your 100 ingots that you needed are done.
Well, I'm
Oh, I was just
I'm
letting
trying
you
to
know.
knock Elizabeth off my boss list because she has been mocking me.
was
I
just letting you
found
know
this
that it was
fuck.
done.
I found her damn cave once. I can't do it again. I
I
hate
think
these
I just
ones.
heard the thud that Nocklum does.
Oh,
Or unless
trust
that
me,
was
if
one
Nochlum
side.
when Nochlum goes to sleep and you are in base, anywhere in base, you know it.
Yeah,
My
I think
aunt has an
I mean,
The
I
boy
just-
puts out such a meaty thud when he goes to take a nap. I'm honestly surprised it doesn't come with a camera shake.
Wait, how many of us here are autistic? I'm curious.
Dude, name a furry that isn't autistic. In some way.
It's almost like trying to say name a furry that isn't gay.
Me.
Actually,
from
met
you.
a straight furry.
I'm a straight furry. What are you talking about?
I forgot you were straight.
What about my behavior ever implies that I'm not? Genuinely curious.
I'm not interested in you romantically, so my mind doesn't consider it important information.
That's a general question because apparently people have their conceptions of me. Alright, I'm not wasting ammo. Velbat, do your thing. I don't have spheres to hunt this one, to capture this one, so Velbat, just murder it. Murder it, drink it. Blood and honey.
Basically, the only thing I know about you is that you like tits, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, that should be enough of an indication that I'm straight.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, my brain cannot comprehend a straight furry.
Well, they do exist. They're just the incredible. They are just the very much minority.
Yeah, looking at the description of the marksman revolver, it looks like it's an infinite ammo weapon too.
It might be.
And it's,
Huh?
It might be.
Most of the furs that I know of are either straight or in the in-between section. Like me.
Yeah, no,
Your
that's a big
your
revolver
average
capable of
your
firing
average furry
endlessly.
is either bi or gay. That's not me saying anything like derogatory or discriminatory. That is just fact. That
I
is just
thought I
fact.
was
I have
gay.
been a part of this fandom long enough to do the math. I noticed
I thought I was
trends.
gay. I thought I was gay, and then I started dating a woman. So,
I know the groups I'm part of, which is a demi-pansexual. So, boom.
funnily
And that's
enough,
pretty much all I know.
Tiny, with that, am I gonna have to get more refined for the furnace?
I did not. You did not know you needed that. My bad. But you do have a bunch of normal ingots.
Yep, Callan did those to get the infrastructure to be able to support the electric furnace.
Yep.
I will put some refined back in there. Add double because
Tomorrow I may also this is probably a bad idea, but tomorrow I will
Find a bad
be
idea.
tomorrow I will be increasing the maximum number of pals that can work the bases. Because since we are
Okay.
working and since the end game is a mega base, 15 is not going to be enough to sustain that. I'm gonna have to add more. Hell, even this base is barely sustainable with 15. Although technically only 13 are needed to sustain this one because Flambell is... I guess Flambell counts for 14. Tiefent is the only one here who actually doesn't really contribute anything in the grand scheme of things. Tiefent is here to breed Vixies. Tiefent is here for sex. Done cleaning
look at
my
your
computer, I'm
friction.
in so much pain. Sorry about that, Ryan.
Oh yeah, you're about to fuse all those Vixies into the
Yeah,
one?
I'm just checking their
There we go.
sack, 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 sack. You have workaholic, but nothing legendary, so the one with diamond body is still the only one we keep for breeding purposes because that is a plus 30% defense bonus. It also has muscle head. So, this Vixie is especially on violence timing.
It's
Plus
incredibly stubborn.
plus 30% to both defense and attack. That Vixie is very much on violence timing. Of course, that muscle head is coming with a detriment to work speed, so that's also why it's not going in the base.
I mean, I was
That
gonna
one
say,
exists
that's
for
only-
breeding.
That only depends on if you're using it for base work or actually taking
Yeah.
it up to the field.
No, like I said, like the work speed is enough to make it not worth keeping as a base worker. Yep, I was right. 64 Vixies for the final level. I knew it.
So we've got...
So, how many more do I need?
57.
But, what, we've got it at rank 4 now, though?
No, I have it at rank 3.
Hmm.
Rank 4
Right,
is the
rank 4.
final level because every rank adds 1 level to its skill, and its skill starts at level 1.
Hmm.
Which rank 4 increases it to level 5.
Should I honestly check?
But it's now
the
it is
Vixies
now
to
level 4, so it should at least, if we were to deploy it right now, it would at least be digging up gigas for us.
No, I need to actually.
Which
cause
it
pain
might
to
be
it.
worth replacing the T-Fin with that for
Well,
now.
yeah. All right. Oh wait, that's Tiefin is. I forgot. I replaced Tiefin already. Tiefin, because Prickster. Because I realized
it is.
that by replacing Blaze Howl with Yormantide Ignis, we lost our Lumberjacker.
Gotcha.
Although I think at this point we have enough wood that we don't really need one for a while.
And we can always just put them back in when we do.
Yeah. Or I could switch B-Guard into also doing Lumberjack. Because she has level 1, so it wouldn't build up faster. It wouldn't build up faster than we actually go through it. Alright, Vixie. You're replacing a Scorpion that was way more trouble than it was worth getting. So, enjoy. Enjoy life. Enjoy life and make it so that we don't have to craft as much shit.
We'll only have to worry about Legend Spheres and up once you're max.
Yep. I'm also disabling its combat and its gathering because its gathering is low and its combat is just going to put... Keeping it with combat mode is just going to make it stupid. Did you get any Lucky Pal with an OP move yet? I mean, Lucky Pals aren't the only ones that can have those. Most of the ones that I've gotten with Demon God have not been lucky. I still miss that world where the first Fox Sparks I caught had the Demon God passive, and I'm like, if the global PAL box had existed back then and we hadn't had to tank the save when the update that brought it happened.
But yeah, no, Cal, you should. The iron is in there.
I mean, honestly, any move can be OP if the PAL stats are high enough. There's not really any move that is...
Decide on if you're going with generators or accumulators yet, Cal? Maybe one of each?
I think I'll go with the accumulator because then if Zerk is just... Because the accumulators will store the power.
Beat up another King P.E.K.K.A. because I need to.
Okay.
I want to make my King P.E.K.K.A. better.
I will make one of each, though. Why can't you be built there? Oh, because I was standing there. And
it's just a Titan fight right now. I might want to remove acid. Does not look like it's doing a lot.
oh wait, I did not. Did I mean to make the other power generator? I don't know if I did.
Yeah, you said you were gonna do one of each.
See, that's how loopy I am, chat. I am just...
He's loopy.
I mean, I don't think Dragon Meteor is actually that OP. Besides, again, most pals once they start to hit level 40, start to get some kind of really strong move.
Oh, please don't be difficult. King P.E.K.K.A. Come on, bud.
I mean, even some of their default moves can be very strong and generally just fuck you in terms of how fast they can wreck shit.
And how much refined are we sitting at? Oh, we still have enough. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Huh?
What are you trying to do?
I was just making sure we had enough refined still for the electric furnace, which is what I went and got all that metal for.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Spirit Fire over Acid Rain.
Yeah, the only thing
I
we're
kinda
the
know
only
it
thing we're
fits.
missing is the carbon fiber,
Okay.
which you
How
didn't,
much?
which you never made.
Alright,
20.
Knew I was forgetting something. How much? 20? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Don't do.
Hmm?
There are two ways to do it. Let's do it with the let's do it with the charcoal.
Okay.
Just because we have wood to burn. We quite literally have wood to burn.
Alright.
Coal
So we'll need
is
40.
a little bit more.
Premium.
Coal is a little bit more of a premium resource. Is it 40?
We need 20 per, and you said we needed, what, 20 charcoal? When I was looking to craft it,
We need 20 carbon fiber, and I think it takes 5 charcoal to make the carbon fiber.
Oh yeah, because it only takes 2 coal. Yeah, it's 5
Yeah.
charcoal per.
So we need 100.
I will say one of my favorite things about Satisfactory is the ability to unlock secondary recipes. I love that.
Alright, Yormantide. Roast.
I wish more games incorporated that, like the ability to unlock a different way to produce the same item.
Yeah.
At least we're set for a fire breather.
Yeah.
I still want one for my team, though. Big noodle. Big, angry, red noodle that is entirely my colors.
Yeah.
And yes, I know having Anubis not on crafting is unfortunate, but
It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I can work with electric ball.
This is the next
Damn,
best thing.
anything-
Oh, I actually took one.
I mean, just throw it in the chest when you're
So-
done.
How useful is Eternal Engine?
What rarity is that, and what is it?
It's the
I know it's a blue one, right?
yeah.
like
I caught a
40%?
Vixie with Eternal Engine.
I think it's like 40% more stamina, or something to do with less stamina usage, or something like that.
I don't know. I caught it on a Vixie.
Is
so
it? Was it yellow or blue?
blue? Shiny blue.
Then we keep it.
Sparkly.
Yeah, we keep it.
Yeah, we keep it
Anything-
for breeding purposes then.
Anything with a blue passive is kept for breeding.
I'm just going up and down the strip.
Because while we
finding
can use the
Vixies.
surgical table to implant the gold ones, we can't do it with the legendaries. We can't do it with the blues. I guess we could call those pearlescent.
I'm gonna put all these into the storage. There we go. It's all in storage.
Alright. Kill it. Oh god. I'm fat. Rusty. Servos. Heavy alloy.
These are all a thing if you ever go fight King Paka, if you try to catch it for me. So I can infuse it with mine and make it better.
Yep.
It
Don't you want to
actually-
breed? Would you want to breed for good stats on it before infusing, though?
I don't care. I just want to make mine better. He's a traversal tool who helps have more inventory space.
That is how high my work speed is. I basically cut that time to completion in half. How's that make you
Yeah,
feel? I
extra
knock a full
inventory is
30
real
seconds off that
nice.
bitch.
Nice.
I've been investing in everything a little bit except my attack.
I've invested into attack a little bit because I have noticed a significant damage increase in my damage, so...
Well, I might do that. I wanna... I mean, there are stat limits for everything, even with the, elixirs.
Mm-hmm.
But, for attack power, I can... For attack, honestly... I'm content with just... throwing... I'm content making might elixirs to handle that problem.
And 20...
Mix it with
Torment Tide. Do your shit.
Alright, let's see how much this is draining.
Are we alright, or how we looking?
I think we're okay. I might have overestimated. I might have overestimated the drain, but yeah, I'm cautious.
Better to have and not...
I'm cautious with that. Yeah.
Better to have and not need than need and not have.
Yep. I also underestimated how much juice Orzhirk is packing. I overestimated one thing and underestimated another, I think.
If anything, you can put a couple accumulators down to help with that. So they'll use the excess.
Yeah. Orzhirk is one of the best dragons in the game, bar none. It's good in combat, it's good in the base. The only thing thing that sucks is he's not big enough to use as a mount.
I just pulled a deep dish pizza out the oven.
Nice.
I love me some deep dish.
What else do we... What else can
What
we
do you guys
make?
think about pizza?
I mean, pizza's pizza.
Pizza's pizza, dude. As long as you're not putting pineapple on that shit in front of me, you know, we're
Fuck
good.
off.
Bro, I'm not, I
I don't know what you're
refuse.
talking about,
I refuse. Pineapple on pizza is an abomination, and 90% of the people agree. The ones who think it, the ones who like it are the weirdos.
Pineapple on pizza is awesome, okay?
You are both wrong, and I will not have pineapple pizza in my house.
Okay, I know pineapple
If you want a
on
pineapple pizza sale, you're eating
may
it
be bad
outside.
To some people. I know pineapple pizza may be bad to some people, but can we both, like, agree
It's bad to
that
most
sardines
people!
on pizza... Let me finish. Can we both agree that sardines on pizza is fucking right? Like, who does that?
I mean, no one really does
I've had
sardines
anchovies
on
it
pizza,
before,
it's
and
anchovies.
Anchovies are alright on pizza.
Yeah, but I've seen someone ask for, like, sardines on a pizza.
There are some
No,
really
you want to
weird
talk,
ones
if
out
you
there.
want to talk weird pizza toppings, if you want to talk weird pizza toppings, look at the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. Everything Michelangelo, not once, not a single fucking time in that entire 5-year run of the original show does Michelangelo order a normal pizza. Not a single fucking time. And James Rolfe of Cinemassacre, aka the AVG, the Angry Video Game Nerd, he actually ordered like 25 pizzas and went through everything. He went through them all to see just how they would taste in reality. And general consensus was most of them were awful. To the point, his conclusion by the end was Michelangelo was no longer his favorite turtle. that is the amount of taste bud trauma we are talking about in terms of pizza. That's not gonna get old real quick for me.
What?
What is with the Terraria weapons and just being annoying? Still better than Meowmere, though. That is the ungodliest thing I have ever experienced. I hate Meowmere. I hate that sword.
What?
Oh, I was watching that go down and just the land ball went boom. It just shot across the ground. Okay, not gonna lie, I at least like watching this thing in action. Cause that was just fucking funny. I needed that.
Yeah, Cal, it might have a much lower base damage than a lot of weapons on the actual weapon itself, but I have 9 of them essentially. Fair enough.
I
It's
do hope
90.
the next collab they do makes that kind of dethrones the Terraria stuff a little bit.
They need to do a serious thing crossover.
Yes.
Makes the
Give
PAL
me the
just
fucking.
makes the PAL just I always forget what they're called, but it just makes the thing with the explosives.
The kamikazes?
Yeah. You know, and that's literally the only thing they can do is just run at things and explode. But
I mean, there's a number of critters they could use.
I would like to see if they do ever do a serious sim one. I'd like to see the biomechs.
The Cleese.
Oh
yeah,
god,
the
the Cleese
biomechs.
would be terrifying. Imagine the Cleese. The Cleese would probably be a raid boss.
No, if anything, it would be a raid
No.
boss.
Actually,
like
no. The
the-
best crossover
lizards.
idea. The best
scorpions.
crossover idea.
Either one of the scorpions or one of the lizard dudes, one of the lizard mage dudes trying to throw the green fireballs at you.
Yeah.
No, dude, we're overlooking the obviously greatest crossover idea.
Huh.
What?
EDF. And you know what the
I mean,
just make one of the pals
No,
the
no, Cal, you know what would be the biggest fuck you to Nintendo if Palworld did a crossover with?
What?
Digimon.
certainly.
But who would be the raid boss though? Who would be the raid
Ooh,
boss?
there's-
Oh, there's there's
Like,
a lot.
who is iconic enough to be the raid boss though? Who is iconic enough to be the?
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he'd be too busy to use as a summon though. He would certainly be awesome as a boss encounter, but I think he'd be too busy to.
Well, just make it like with Moonlord.
Potentially
I
his
don't
castle.
think you can't
Capture.
get the Moonlord as a pal. Just have a lot of the drops be like almost guaranteed legendaries from
honestly,
him.
I think there are 3 options that really come to mind when I think of like iconic Digimon villains. And
Devimon.
apparently they are all in the same. Apparently they are all in the same line if you do the right shit. Devimon, Myotismon, and Apocalypse are probably like the most iconic villains of that franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Although you could make an
Although,
argument for Biel Starmon or Black Leomon.
You could also make. I mean, it wasn't really a villain, but it was very iconic as well. You could also just go with Skull Greymon.
Oh god, that would be awesome.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hell, let's be honest, tell me right now Bastigor isn't just a very cold Leomon.
Yeah, no, it's just Ice Leomon.
Yeah.
That was a thing, remember?
There.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, Ice Leomon's a thing.
That must have been after my time. Remember, once Digimon Adventure 2 rolled around, I kind of... I didn't really... My interest kind of ended with the first series.
Well, as a
Mostly
test,
because
I'm
it was
going to
like
go
I
run the
felt like I was
dungeon.
growing out of it, and it didn't hold me. I didn't really like the new batch of kids all that much.
Again, I would at least consider Cal trying Beat Break because it's been really good. The first 12 episodes, which is all that's out right now.
What
was
am I
really
doing?
good.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to go after Marcus,
I put like 16
but
or 17
Azarobe isn't
vacancies in
ready
the bot.
yet. Azarobe is not ready for that yet.
I am basically having to go from the King Pekka, like, little boss area,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to the edge of the red little zone, and that's the only strip of land you're gonna find.
Zell, I think we can also get rid of the other two Terrorblade schematics if we're gonna keep the schematic for that weapon in general, because it's once we
Yeah,
have
just
the
keep
more
the purple
power,
one.
once we have the more powerful version, it's get rid of the others. Hallowed Hood, Hallowed Mask, Hallowed.
Hey, Alistair.
Alright, I think. Wait, is he here?
Oh,
Oh shit!
I have.
He just popped in.
Say hi to chat, Alistair. We were doing a everyone's a welcome vibe stream.
Yep, because again, I keep saying this, but until Code Vein 2 drops at the end of the
And Alistair poofed.
I think he's having mic trouble because I didn't hear him.
He has returned.
He's going to keep doing that until he figures out his shit.
Yep.
I know, and I will keep announcing
Hello?
that he poofs and returns.
There he is.
Yep.
Hey, what's
Oh.
up?
Sorry, I didn't know you were streaming. I wasn't trying to intrude.
No,
no,
dude,
you're
it's
fine. Like,
again, I was going to say,
it's
as
been
I said,
everyone's-
I said this multiple times, like when I was getting to when I was like in the final session, the final streams of Cyberpunk. I don't really have a sustained game planned for streams until Code Vein 2 releases at the end of this month. So everything is kind of just free for all.
And
for me.
and it's also, if we're here in Jin, it's everyone is welcome for
Yeah.
Just pop in, hang
Okay.
out if you want.
Sorry, I mean, I've just been so busy because I'm
Oh.
about to start a new job. That
Lucky.
I got. Yeah,
Lucky
I'm gonna be
bitch.
making 18. Yeah, I'm gonna be making 18.75 an hour.
Oh, damn, nice.
That's not bad.
Bi-weekly pay, benefits start day one. I'm working for Duncan Aviation.
Nice.
Nice.
No, I
Glad to
am
hear
not
it.
going to be able to touch the airplane, which is probably a good idea because I don't know anything about them.
Think about it like this: joystick go up, plane go down. Joystick
It's
go
inverted
down,
controls.
plane
You just
go
have to
up.
remember that. You just have to
Push
be good with
any
inverted
button
controls.
if you're about to hit
Okay, no. I'm clearly all of your knowledge is coming from Flight Simulator.
I have not even played Flight Simulator. All I know
Oh
is
my
you
God.
push
Shows up
button
the-
and you
shows
go
up the
flying
first
before
day
you
of
hit
for
dirt.
flight school. All I know is joystick go up, joystick go down. Sir, get out of the classroom. What?
I
What
can
do you
look like
mean?
a helicopter.
have
What do you mean?
I have-
I'm too dumb to take the rest of the class?
What do you mean that my experience doesn't count? Look here, it shows hours played on Flight
I'ma
Simulator.
go,
I have
I'ma go and learn how to
18,000.
fly
I have
a whirly bird.
I have 1,800. I have 1,800 hours being a dedicated pilot in Battlefield. Am I not qualified?
What's your,
Funny you
My
mentioned that. I
question
do not
is,
actually. I don't even
what's
dare.
your kill
fly a
to
Oh no,
crash ratio?
whether I'm playing Battlefield or PlanetSide, I don't dare get in a fucking aircraft. Like, I
No,
don't
what's
even
your kill to
attempt.
crash ratio is
Yes.
what he says. He's like, what's your kill to crash ratio?
Pause. Can I include
Yes.
myself?
What have you been up to, Alistair?
Sir, get out of the classroom.
Are you firm
know what?
believers
That's
of
fair.
the divine win?
I've just been dealing with my teeth still, and you know, like I said, I'm
Jesus
about to start
God.
this new job. So I had to tell Meyer that, hey, here's my 2 weeks. You guys suck. You have no training. I don't know how this grocery store is still running.
Did you at least insult
Seriously.
them, then do a heel click and run away?
Well, no. Then basically, I told my
If
boss.
I had had if I had had the foresight, because I'm pretty sure the video was out by
I let
then,
them know before.
I would have literally just pulled up. I would have literally just pulled up Fizz's song to Mammon on my way
Nice.
out the door for when I was working in Milford. I would have just literally. I would have given I would have seen the writing on the wall if I'd had the foresight and just be like, you know what? I'm better than this job. Here's my 2 minutes notice. Fuck you.
So my schedule.
Fuck 2
will
weeks.
be-
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
I still wouldn't say fuck
I
2 weeks because I still got 2
literally
months pay
Duncan-
before they
no.
cut me.
Duncan asked me, and they're like, "You're gonna put in your 2 weeks notice, right?" And I was like, "Of course." And they're like, "Good. That's what we like, is that you respect your job." And I'm like, "Yeah, totally."
Yeah,
Just be
that's
that
why
look-
I'm giving
that
them
kid
my
doing
2
the
weeks
side-eye
notice.
too, just like, yeah, sure.
Bro, my
go with that.
future boss is the coolest. His name was Darwin. He'd be my team leader. This dude
Zell,
literally
I'm not seeing gigas. Are you sure your information is accurate? Because
this dude gave me a ride home because I was sitting in the lobby and I was like, he walked me out after the interview, and he's like, "You can wait in this, like, it's not even a lobby. It was like between the 2 doors." And he's like, "You can wait right here so you don't have to wait out in the cold." And I was like, "Dope." I set up a lift, but I'm going down the stairs, and then I said out loud, "Jesus!" And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It's $39 to get a lift ride."
hold on,
He's like, "My God."
Cal, I might be making one of the other. I might make a Terrorblade as well because Terra Prisma keeps fighting you if you put the weapon away.
But
thought it was
yeah,
gonna
that's why I've kind of haven't been on. I've just been like
Okay.
focusing on like getting a better job so I can get more money. Like that's the
Well,
whole
Life's
reason.
more important.
Right? No, Alistair, we are at the new house, so
Congrats.
PC's
I have
hooked up
to
and we have internet.
ask Andre like what's going on with D&D because he hasn't told anybody.
Phantom Proof.
Well, if you can shoot him a message on that, I forgot to say anything to him.
I don't. You need to message him so he then will tell everyone we're back on for D&D.
Yeah, if
But
you're
yeah.
a player in a campaign, you need to tell
The
the
great
DM
thing-
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the great thing is my schedule will be 8:30 to 5.
Gotcha.
Monday through Friday, weekends off, guaranteed.
Nice.
I won't have to work the weekends. They have a specific like team that does weekend shift. So, plus there's like in total in the warehouse department, 29. There's probably about 29 total employees. There's only going to be like 7 people I will work with, which is great because that means I won't have to like learn 29 people's names.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I've also got my my Christmas gift to myself, which is the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. I'm still trying to set it up.
Gotcha.
Hello, Alistair. How is you?
This is
Whenever
the
we can
ability to
actually
drop
fucking
gigaspheres as a
find where my Christmas
merge.
gift
Fuck,
ended
is
up.
this the voice that you're using on VLI? What the hell?
Like I said, Alistair, whenever we can actually find where the fuck my Christmas gift went, because from going from the hotel to the house, it's come up missing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What I got though was a $100 webcam.
Nice. Like I said,
I think Vixie needs to be maxed to get the gigas.
Gotcha.
Like I said,
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna
it's-
be doing.
Well, if that ain't worth it, then
Oh.
Cal, we can stop on that.
I'm kind of tired. I'm off tomorrow, so I might like chill and hang.
Gotcha.
Literally, all I've been doing is getting home, trying to download games onto this because it's strong enough to play PS2, and that's why I got it because I
The
wanted
best era.
Yeah, it's
I was
fucking
gonna say,
Wait,
I was
Because
gonna say, it's a Whittle Wait, isn't it?
Huh?
one of the
Wait a
best
minute.
PlayStation 2 games I ever played was freaking
Hold on.
Rock
Hold on.
Legacy.
Hold on. Why is that
Yeah.
you?
He's on. Li's on his
No.
phone right now, so.
recent
what's
update
up, Cal?
allows Vixie to drop gigaspheres at your ranch.
Okay. I was wondering- you
However,
didn't sound like yourself.
Upgrading Vixie to 3 stars allows her to find megaspheres. However, this requires using multiple Vixies in the Palette Essence Condenser. Consider she having a... Do I need a higher star Vixie for better
can
spheres?
make
Well, a
myself
3-star
sound a
Vixie
lot less like
unlocks
myself.
megasphere drops. Leveling her past 3 stars doesn't change the type she finds.
Jesus Christ, my ears.
So...
There we go.
What's wrong with your ears?
Okay, stop. What are you doing? Like you're weirding me out.
What do you mean?
Are you off your meds?
He...
How did you know I take meds?
He's been doing this ever since. Like, I'm trying to encourage people to use the text channels more because the extreme gaps
Yeah,
in
you want to explain?
inputs.
Hold on. Now that I have you in. like, a
Yeah,
call
no.
with other
Here's
people,
the thing.
Explain
Here's
this DM you sent to me. Send me a screenshot in general chat. I don't know what this fucking server is, by the way. It goes meow. Use the text channels, please. This is very important. The text channels are here to use.
yeah. Okay.
Oh god. That's
Hold on,
freaking.
Why?
No,
It's,
here's-
now aggressive with many woos. Oh my
Here's-
gosh, ooh,
Yeah, I
hold on.
know. I know what he's doing, and here's. And honestly, like,
And this is why I'm going to ask again. Hold on.
I'm trying to explain what's going on and why Lai has started doing this.
No, this is why I'm asking again. Cal is like, this is also. It would make sense.
He's
Are you
doing
off your
this to try.
fucking
He's
meds?
doing this to try and get people to engage, which I think is the wrong strategy. Because
No, dude, that
I
makes you
genuinely
be-
feel like we are so voice channel dominated as a server that it honestly, from like an outside perspective, can very easily look like the server is just dead because nobody talks. At least not
No
in
one uses-
text.
Yeah, I get that.
So
but
it
at
just
the
it
same
makes the
time,
server look dead. And
my server in a nutshell. Specifically, DJ is over there in the lounge, not just stream. DJ's over there in the lounge, and he's streaming a game to no one.
I have to
Yeesh.
actually keep kicking Aura Howler out of voice chats because he keeps doing that.
I don't.
He will
mind it.
hop
I
in-
think it's funny.
No, I
It's a little silly willy.
like
I'm gonna fucking
stop.
slap you.
I might actually take away your mod privileges if you keep that shit up.
I'm gonna give you mod privileges in my server and then take them away.
I'm gonna mute. I will. I'm gonna. I will
don't mute
ban you for
people.
like a
I
day.
will never mute or kick someone because I just.
I'll
that
do it.
causes
I'll kick
friction.
someone out of a voice chat just to prove a point or to make a joke.
Yeah.
So do I keep catching Vixies or do I not have
I don't know. I can't even tell. I can't even tell if this gigasphere farming thing for Vixie is even real. Because nothing I'm finding is saying she can dig up anything past a mega.
Gotcha.
So I don't know where you... And the only site I can find that says that she can dig up gigas doesn't include a method to how that happened or actual proof that it even happened. Just that some user on some forum said that it was possible, and I can't actually find verifiable proof.
So as Cal said, it was a tactic to get people to talk in the server, but it seems like it has not worked. So I'm gonna try a different tactic.
I mean, to be honest, my guy, nobody does the ooh.
That shit has been dead for.
Dude,
Like-
most furries don't even do that.
That's what I said. Like, most people don't do the ooh, furry kind of talk. At
We
least not the people
honestly,
I know.
People you've been
honestly,
hanging out with,
the
but
people I honestly feel like the only furries who do it nowadays are the ones that are the ones that are trying to be the bad example.
They're trying to bring it back.
They're trying to either bring it back unironically or they are trying to get people to hate us.
The fake furries.
There's one individual that I know of that is doing that whole aura farming talk, and I'm just like,
Ugh.
I like the guy. I'll hug him like I hug any one of my friends.
I wouldn't hug him without him taking a shower first.
God fucking damn it.
I
will never
might
use
just
that
end.
speech.
I'm gonna end stream at midnight. I'm fucking loopy as hell.
Are we raiding out, or are we just ending, Cal?
I don't know. I can't.
many
I can
viewers?
barely think straight. I've gone
Oh,
on.
I've only got.
I've gone on like 80 million tangents since I start in the last 3 hours.
I'm tired.
Dude, I think you.
Oh,
guys-
wait. I
Yeah.
know
I
now.
know.
You're talking about the reason I am actively avoiding Gen Chat. Yeah, right. Like your strategy is hurting things more than helping. And I'm going to delete all of those messages.
Either way, yeah. I'll just in mine. I'm too tired to worry about finding. raid
Yeah,
party right now. But thank you all guys for joining
Yeah.
tonight.
There.
Oh my god. How
Actually,
many
no,
times
we
did-
got one. We got one, and it's gonna be a double raid because we never get to do it because time zones. Kaz, I've raided him twice. I've raided him the last 2 sessions. I'm raiding Kaz again because I never get to actually raid him because of fucking time zones.
Someone buy a bunch of new games in the Steam. I'm seeing a lot more. First off, I don't remember us having the Lego collection. When did we get the complete saga of Lego Star Wars and Lord of the Rings?
I don't know about that one. All I got in Lego was Voyagers. I got that a while ago though. How do you spell Kaz's thing, Cal?
K-H-A-Z, and then Hollows.
Wait, K-A.
K-H-A-Z, and then Hollows.
Okay.
All one thing. Capital K, capital H. We're raiding Kaz because... Cat Bat. Or Bat Cat. I think he said the bat is more dominant than the cat, so Bat Cat.
Anyways, thank y'all so much for joining.
I'm a cat.
I hope y'all have enjoyed. Tomorrow, assuming I'm not working on the house at the time, we will be continuing Darksiders 2.
I will unfortunately miss it, which I hate.
But thank y'all all so much for joining, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, I
Raiding.
just sounded it.
Ready to raid out, Cal?
Yeah, I'm
This is all
just
new.
tired. Thank you
Alright,
all so
3,
much. I love you. Follow me on Twitch if you're
2,
watching on
1.
YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube if you're watching on Twitch.
Raiding.